All right, testing 1 2. Okay, I think we're transmitting. Although I don't know if the desktop audio is going through. Let me just double check. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Jason, Guy, Joker, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing all right on this. What is today? Wednesday? I think today's a Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, October 13th. Oh, good deal. Audio is good. Good to hear. Sorry, my computer did a force update slash restart, and every time it does that, I have to go back and redo all my audio settings. Hey, deplorable. Good to see you, man. Hope the fields are treating you okay today. Hey, Plane. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing all right. Plane, did you make it into PTU? Because I know that was an issue earlier yesterday. They ever figured out what was going on? Hey, Forsaken. Hey, Infinite. Odd old ends. Hope you're doing all right today. We're gonna do some more trade testing. Although this time I'm actually gonna be getting some metrics. I just wanna get some data. And it's not going to be all the trade routes today, but you know, it's going to be some of the more common ones. Hey, Sibo. Hey, Moon. Dead. Most of the gang's here. Oh. Ooh. Actually, you know what? This works out. This just gets us to Baijini even faster. I had a dream I was falling, but then I woke up in bed. Hey, VP, good to hear, man. How you been doing? It's been a minute. Ah, gotcha, deplorable. So, like, I gotta ask, man, are those things as fun to drive as they look? Or is it one of those things where the dream is broken when you actually start driving it? Hey, Emerald, good to see you, man. Oh, yeah, you know, I just, oh, is that a... Sorry, I thought that was like a Nokia for a second. Alright, get rid of our medical gown. We don't need that. That box, that button really needs to be improved. You know, it doesn't really matter what helmet we've got on, does it? I mean, after all, we're just testing. Hey, Russell. Good to see you, man. Hey. What's going on, Corrupt? I mean, until we can combine the two. Pinocchio. How about that? The Swedish puppet that can't be stopped. Nokia is Swedish, right? I feel like that would be like some sort of streamer name. Pinocchio. Hey, dear. Alright, so the first run we're going to do... we're going to take the Caterpillar. So I'm going to use the Caterpillar as the metric for big ships. And probably use the Taurus for the metric for medium to small ships. Mostly because since I've got access to 3 Caterpillars, it'll be easier in case I lose one. Ah, finish. There we go. Thank you. Hangar 4. Hey, nice, Corrupt. I got a booster. Yeah, see, like I've got both my shots for the Moderna, and they haven't talked about a booster shot for that yet, but I can't get it while I'm on all these meds, so... You know, these meds are actually starting to suck, too. Ugh. Death, we're gonna be doing some trading. Yeah, I see, Forsaken, I was wrong. I got my geography wrong there. And yeah, Moon, I forgot to change that barrel. So the barrel is still gonna be suggestive for at least another day. Hey, Steve. Hope you're doing alright, bud. You know, Deployable, that was probably my favorite but most aggravating emoji thing to make, the caterpillar. Because, like, I took a full screenshot of the cat, and, like, I started hand deleting all the pixels around it. I'm like, wait a second, maybe I should just do that after I shrink it down. And then I had to fill a bunch of stuff in, and it was a pain. Hey, Andrew. Hope you're doing alright. Russell, not yet. I have not melted the creamsicle just yet. Gotcha, corrupt. Well, I'm sorry to hear about the breakthroughs. I don't really know what our local count is up to these days. I'm just trying to make sure I don't add to it unnecessarily, you know? Especially now that my immune system is all boo-boo with all this prednisone coursing through my veins. Oh, Plan, that's weird. You should have had to subscribe at all. I'm sorry, man. You should ask him for your $10 back.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Alright, so our first run, we're going to do SAL2. Which we're not going to start the timer until we actually get there, because I want to see how long it takes for the loop, for the risk window. Yeah, Russell, that's what I've heard, although I'm not going to lie, the slow to recover from injuries thing is no joke, man. Like, I got bruises all up and down my arms. Like, the last time I was at the hospital, you know, when I was in the hospital, when they drew some blood, I guess they blew a vein or something, because I ended up with a bruise, and, you know, I've been out of the hospital for a while now, and, I still have that bruise. Like, it's actually kind of gotten worse, and I've got some others that have been appearing on my arms and legs just from, you know, running into things, you know, being a person, and, they're not really recovering. Like, I feel like I'm going back to my childhood. I'm sorry, that's dark. We're like 8 minutes into this. We can wait a few more minutes before we go dark and sad today. Hey, Kiel, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You can stay away today. I'm actually getting trade metrics today, so I wanna see if I can get some numbers here. Oh, thank you, Jared. Oh crap! Hold on. I just realized. Quick update. Don't forget to switch to live chat instead of top chat. Okay, there we go. Now I'm getting all the messages. Thought it was looking a little quiet. I hate that. I wish it would just switch to live chat by default. Oh, corrupt! Thank you, man. There's some barrel emojis and some other things I've thrown in there. I've got to add more now. I wasn't expecting for it to take off as well as it did. 400i. What else is here? 400i disappeared. That was strange. You guys saw that, right? Oh, that was harder than I wanted to be. I was looking for that 400i on the horizon. Didn't realize whew, that was rough. I mean, it's a cat. It can take it, but that's not... I didn't want to abuse it. You know, VP, you're probably right. And yeah, Corrupt, I finally enabled it because YouTube kept annoying me about it. Like, every time I'd log in, it's like, by the way, you can enable this, and I've just been hitting not now for a year. So Terry, you're thinking of 10th gen, huh? You know what, Keel? No, I'm gonna decline that. No, stay away. Stay away. Not today. Not today. Yeah, Infinite, there's no differences. It's literally just a paint job. You know, I have not, Steve. I have not got to watch it. Oh, thank you, Corrupt. Okay, Keel, if you're not gonna mess with me, send it again. And I'll let you tag along today. If you want, meet me... I'm gonna be coming back to SAL2. So, 1 second. I'm just grabbing the stopwatch on my phone. Because, again, we're gonna be doing some timing today. Okay, so... we're gonna be measuring some things here. And normally I go for the Agresium, but we're not going to. Purchase timer has started. Time to go. Hey, Fallen, bad. I'm not too bad today. Had a decent breakfast of some chicken that I got for free for helping move some things around down at a restaurant that I like to frequent. And I'll always take a free meal. Like, I'll do whatever for a free meal. I mean, I'll pay for it, but, you know, you're gonna be offering it for free, I'm down. And yeah, Tier, I saw that. So I'm gonna be doing some credit shuffling. I'm gonna be CCUing something to the 400i. And, picking up the skins separate. Because I picked up the Penumbra paint just to check it out. Honestly, I found it incredibly disappointing. So, yeah, I'm gonna melt the Penumbra, use that store credit. It's as an even exchange to get the Meridian. And, yeah, go from there. Outerverse, so what they've done is, you remember how trade was actually, you know, kind of decent in 3.10? They've pretty much just taken it back to that. So, commodities are no longer self-deleting. They say they've improved the refresh rate on them, although I kind of doubt that. Doesn't look like they touched distilled spirits, although I could be wrong. But, we measured it yesterday, and it seemed like it was still kind of meh. Now, the good thing about measuring these from the planet is that we can kind of use the same timer for anything from, you know, that moon. Hey, Gruff. Oh, yeah, Russell, that's true. That's true. Dude, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Well, Moon, I haven't experienced anything adverse yet. And I had that about, I would say 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. So yeah, I think maybe that might just be a regional thing for you guys. Corrupt, I do. Hey, Sama, what kind of advice? Yeah, I was surprised at that bill. Fortunately, you know, insurance has handled the bulk. Actually, you know what, Jason? That makes sense. Because since they're listed in the journal, yeah, that would actually make sense that spirits would be independent of that, since they were listed with, you know, the other things. So processed food, distilled spirits are probably in that. That might be like a testing thing, so they might not actually be attached to the numbers we have currently. Hey, Fire. Store credit advice. Ask away, Sama. We have some CCU experts in the chat. That is for sure. Oh, Dad, did you get the Liberator CCU? I like the idea of the Liberator. I really do. Like, I I almost want it for how ugly it is, you know? Yeah, corrupt, we can do one later. Yeah, man, no worries at all. It's a great runabout. It's an excellent runabout ship. Oh, Infinite, I'm sorry, man. It's hot over there, though, isn't it? Well, yeah, Firebrand, it's like, you know, it's like that scene in Ant-Man, you know, where that girl's like, oh, it's so ugly, I love it. Like, I love how basic it looks, you know? Like, it's two, like, toilet paper rolls and a piece of cardboard taped together, you know? Like, that is just the most basic ship I've ever seen. Like, that thing looks like it came out of, like, Tachyon the Fringe. Oh no, corrupt. It's a good ugly. Like it's an ugly that I like, you know? Like it's not like, oh, it's ugly, I hate it. It's like, oh, that is deliciously ugly. Like I want to fly it. Yeah, okay. That's it. Samo, you want to talk to Ted about some of that CCU stuff. Ted plays that game. Ted plays the game within the game. Oh, Infinite 12 years. I'm so. Are you kidding me? Come on. uh 17 minutes in, we get a 30k. We get a 30k. Beautiful. Hold on. I did make an emoji just for that. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? There it is. Hey, I guess. I mean, you know, maybe. Oh, I gotta start my client all over. All right, yeah. Hold on a second. Splash screen while I load this up. I feel like I should actually plug in my Stream Deck and figure out how to like play like looping videos and stuff while waiting for the game to actually restart. Yes, Gaz, I had a full load of titanium in there. I mean, it's PTU though, so it doesn't matter. But that's gonna throw my metrics off, so I'm gonna have to restart the whole timer, which is annoying. Oh darn, Keel, I'm so sad. Yeah, Death brings up a good point, Samo. If you can wait like a month, man, like your CCU chains are gonna be off the hook. Yeah, Russell. Well, you know this is why we do it. Find out. See, what I'm trying to do is measure the risk window, like, you know, how long you're in the air with cargo, how long the loop is, things like that. I used to have those down, but, you know, flight models have changed. It's been almost a year since trade has actually been decent, and I don't have that anymore on me. So, we're gonna repeat that route. Oh, Ducky, that's evil, man. That's evil. Yeah, infinite. The 30k, I honestly don't know if that will ever go away. I really don't. And sorry, you guys might get a little bit of aircon in the background, because, you know, again, this is Arkansas, and it gets warm, especially when Star Citizen starts humming. Yeah, Linux has a point, especially if you're looking for LTI. Like, is there anything particular you're trying to work towards? Alright, round 2. Oh, pyrite, that sounds so great. Oh, 40s. Give me that year round. Oh yeah, Parker, that's a good idea. Which, by the way, if any of you guys are trying to unlock the pirate caterpillar, let me know. And, you know, on a day that I'm not streaming or whatever, or free, I can always help you out in Pirate Swarm, or anyone else around too. I feel like he did that on purpose. That is a good look. Look at that little antenna backpack he's got going with that Asdav. Hey, Sidewinder. Thank you, man. Oh, I've got to rework those badges too. I'm sorry. I kind of made those as a quick placeholder. I'm going to see if I can spiff those up. Yeah, Palex, it's actually not bad. It's about how 3.10 was. It's been pretty decent. Ah, that hurts. That hurts right there. You know, Infinite, I could always put in like a soundboard for some elevator music. I do like that shiny backpack. I wonder where he got that. Yeah, Steve, I can always arrange something for that. I mean, if you guys, if you're interested, Steve, I don't know what your schedule's like, but I could probably do it this weekend. Negative Gaz. No build update today either. Oh, Sidewinder. That's fair. I think I'm going to take out that don't buy it. I'm just going to put, like, don't feel pressured to buy it. Because, like, I feel like it's maybe, like, being too mean or something. I just, you know, I just want to... I don't want people to feel like they got to do anything for me, you know? Like, you know, you don't got to donate to ask a question or anything like that or whatever. Like, it's basically only there if you just absolutely want to. I don't want anyone to feel like, you know, like they're being asked or pressured for it.
You are clear to launch.
You know, Russell, I actually don't even know what... Really? Like, I'm sure, like, I mean, not for the emojis, like, those... They pretty much give you the option to upload those, like, as a thing. It's like, oh, you should consider making something special. It's like, I don't want to put anything behind a paywall, but... Like, if I could just make it, the emojis available for everybody, I would. I just, if you can, I haven't really figured out how to. And yeah, it's Sidewinder. I think they take, like, 30%. I think it's the same ratio as, like, the Super Chat stuff, which... I mean, you know, it's blah, but... whatever. You know, Google has to afford their 30-second house in the Hamptons or whatever.
Thank you.
Play was fair. Hey, Woody. I would say the next era that must not be named. You know, that's the thing. It could happen right now. It could happen 6 hours from now. Oh, Russell, I mean, you've helped me out plenty too, dude. I wouldn't worry about it at all, man. Listen, I'm just happy you guys, you know, come along and are willing to put up with me. Oh, Kyo, why would you say that number? Why would you say that devil number in chat? Exactly, Woody. Like, you don't even say it. You say the era that must not be named, you know? Oh, yeah, Cody. See, and it's even worse when you trip and fall on stream. Everyone gets to watch it. Yeah, Sidewinder. You know, like... Because, like, I've got a friend who I refer to as Cookie. You sometimes see him in chat as Dad, but I refuse to call him Dad because it just, you know, feels weird. But, like, you know, he streams on Twitch, and he was telling me about the whole bits system. They take theirs out on the front end, but if you donate via mobile on Twitch, like, they take a massive cut. Like, a huge cut. It is ridiculous. So, I don't know. Maybe YouTube ain't so bad to me, you know? Like, I mean, they haven't, you know, banned me or anything. I guess I haven't really done much to get banned for. But they've been nice to me so far, you know? Yeah, Pyrite, that's probably it. I think it's the App Store cut. Ah, yes, Scruff found the uwoos and the... What do we call those, Moon? What do we go with? Never mind now, the NMN. Yes, Balex, yes you can. You just have to re-add the friend because the PTU friend list is separate from the live friends list. So that is a totally different thing. So, if you load it up and your friends list is gone, it's not that your friends hate you, it's just a different list. That felt kind of soft. I need to... Hold on. It's set to no. Let's just toggle that. And I think I was just coming in a bit harsher than I meant to. Hey, thank you, Palex. Yeah, and I'm sorry that those are all different prices. Like, if I could have just made them all $1, I would have. But they wouldn't let me. I tried. Yeah, see, Keel, I'm gonna have to ask you to knock that off. Like, you're getting a little too powerful in server instability. Oh, yeah, Lonix, yeah, that is true. Because, like, I originally even just set the PayPal thing up, so, like, if someone wanted to, but didn't want it to, like, you know, be public or whatever, they could. Because sometimes, like, I feel, like, a little bad to donate and, like, other people get to see it. But half the time, I'm not even logged into PayPal, so I won't even see it for, like, a day or two. Oh, and I always feel kind of bad about that. Like, oh crap, because there's no way for me to like send like a thank you note or anything like that. Oh, 716. I don't like that. We can still fill up. That's still a good price, you know. Okay, so we have purchased. Timer is started. Back to area 18. Well, thank you, Palex. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit of a chatty person. I do talk a lot, you know, probably more than I should. Oh, I see. Keel is the one ODing people. He's Dr. Drug at Grimm. Gruff, I tried. Like, they have like the preset prices. That's the thing. It won't actually even let me adjust. There's like price points that I had to choose. It wouldn't let me hand type them in. Otherwise, I just would have made them prices of like, you know, some of the actual like low tier commodities just for fun. Laramie, it's still the same routes. Right now I'm getting the times to see like how long I'm in the air, how long it takes to loop the trade run. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell this at Area 18, come back, and then stop stop the timer to see how long I was in the air with cargo and how long it took me to get back. I am predicting 6 to 7 minutes in the air with cargo, a total of 20 to 25 minutes for the loop. But, you know, we're gonna see about that. Hey, Joe. Oh, thank you, man. How you doing? Like, is the tooth infection okay? Oh, thank you, Christian. I need to actually get back to making more like videos. I mean, I enjoy the live streaming. I just, you know, that's where I got my start, was doing state of trade and things like that. As far as flight, I actually fly mouse and keyboard. I've tried a stick setup. For whatever reason, I can't do it in Star Citizen. So yeah, I actually fly mouse and keyboard. I don't know if it matters, but I am left-handed, so that probably helps with my strafing, because I do a lot of, you know, micromanage strafing. when I'm decoupled and coming in for landing. Yeah, Gruff. Yeah, the increasing was base price, but at the moment, I'm mostly just getting the flight times. Granted, I don't like this frame rate lock that we get coming into Area 18. Oh, Pyrite, is that what's going on? Great. And yeah, like, seriously, like, with the Rona times going on, being in the same four walls, especially, you know, under the weather and sickly as I've been with the kidney crap, it's, you know, hasn't exactly been peachy keen, so having some access to the outside world or saying hello has really helped a lot, you know? Alright, maybe we can land this time. Yes, Gruff, yes, I am a southpaw. So, Zio, I actually, like, I got my start with the T1600 or T16000, and then I actually applied for the prototype testing for the Sublight Dynamic 6 Degrees of Freedom stick, and they let me in. I think I was the idiot demographic, or the demographic that doesn't really use sticks, so they were going to see how, you know, idiot-proof they were, and I love the stick. Like, I cannot play Elite Dangerous without that stick. It is an amazing stick. But for whatever reason, I cannot fly in Star Citizen with it. Like, I have to be mouse. Oh, VP, buddy. Oh, thank you, man. I will put that towards the upgrade fund. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh, BT, like, it's not bad. You know, it's just, whenever you come in, I don't know if it's just me, or maybe because, you know, I'm streaming, so maybe it's taking away processor power. But, just whenever I come in, my frames just go to crap until I get there. Jason! Do you like those? I debated if I should go, like, with the green or what. Alright, where are they gonna send me? Alright, give me a second to land. So there's gonna be a bit of a delay before I catch up on chat. Because I gotta look at where I'm going. So we're gonna slot the battery, as always, my favorite landing type for the Caterpillar. That hangar better hurry up, because I don't feel like slowing down. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. No, we're not fine. We're not fine. What is going on? Why am I not slowing down? What was that? What was that? Why were my brakes not working?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, it's set to spacebar. What in the world? Was I just out of boost? No, it wasn't proximity assist, because we just checked that. And it was off. Yeah, default's on is off. Proximity assist is not on. What the crap was that? That was awful. Yeah, no, Kodiak, that was the worst landing I think I've ever had. Ugh. Gross. I am so sorry that you guys had to see that. Dump Truck, he might be here. He's actually been having some busy days at the food truck, which I'm glad for. Yeah, no, I think I just had a bad landing. Oh, that was awful. I understand if you guys want to turn away now. Unsubscribe, you know? Okay, so I was out of boost. Alright, that would be why. I used too much coming in. Hey, Tony. Yeah, man, I think we're doing alright today. All said and done. And if we're not, we can talk about it, you know? Cheer each other up. Yeah, BTR, like, that's it, too. The flight model is just a little bit different, you know? VP! I mean, I understand after that awful landing, you know? Okay, so... the risk window for that was I'm gonna put that at 7 minutes. 7 minutes to the ground. Technically, it should probably be like 6:30. Wait, why did that say claim? Oh, right, because we're still on the... Alright.
Thank you for visiting our core.
Lonix.
Whatever
You know what, Apple? That's fair. That's fair. It's like, oh, what was this? Jack came in, he was being too cocky, and then suddenly he bought the farm. Yeah, Laramie, I've also noticed that. Oh, Kodiak, is Mud Dog bad? Does he have those rough landings too? Maybe we could be friends. Well, that's it, Parker. Like, I like my landings to be, you know, fun, a little dangerous, but not rough. Yeah, Gruff, have a good one, man.
Trap now leaving the station. Stand clear.
Oh, Laramie, does it not? Ooh, I wonder if that's what happened. Because, like, even without the boost, I should have been okay on the slowdown. Like, the Caterpillar, you know? They don't really take Atmo well. Coyote. Oh, Coyote, that's a good one. I haven't seen Boo Woost yet. That's... Oh. You got me. Oh, does he, Laramie? But, you know, when the MSR came out, I was doing that too, because that MSR can take a silly, hardcore landing, like 200 meters per second. It's ridiculous. Oh, good, Joe. I'm glad to hear, man. Hey, those tooth infections are no joke. I've seen what can happen. Like, most of the time they're good, but sometimes they can travel, you know? And that's when things get dangerous. Yeah, sure thing, Parker. I understand, buddy. I had a few errands to run today myself. So, Tony, it depends. If it's in space, you switch off engines. Which I'm sure I'll be going to Grimhex or something, you know, here after a while anyway. So, I'll show you. If you're doing an unmanned landing in atmosphere, like onto an outpost pad, you actually want to use cruise control. However, it's very difficult because, one, it depends on where you're at, the kind of ship you're in, and you gotta get that angle just right. And it's definitely something that requires a lot of practice. And I'm not always so good at doing those unmanned landings in Atmo, as some of you have seen. Oh, see, Lonix even got the emoji in there. You know, Demise, okay, so the C2 obviously makes more money. Lap that. 10 minutes, 34 seconds to sell. And yeah, Joe, I don't know where those extra buildings came from, but I do not like them at all. But, like, the C2 obviously can make more money. It's faster in atmosphere, which is great. However, I find the Caterpillar easier to manage solo and to land. Because, like, I mean, you can just lawn dart that thing at an outpost, you know? And it's going to be okay. The C2 is a bit of a princess. You have to land it, you know, a bit gentler. Come on. Haha! Just barely. Oh, Laramie, is that what that was? Hey, Forsaken! Thank you, Forsaken. Enjoy the badge and the emoticons. I need to actually make more. I'm not gonna lie, you guys have thoroughly impressed me. I didn't think that thing was going to take off. I just kind of enabled it so it would stop pinging me. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, I wish we could land right there. Keo, is that what you're doing to keep them from coming after me? I appreciate that, buddy. You know, Tony, I was trying, but I couldn't even take off while intoxicated. Oh, and Infinite, I'm not gonna really be taking anything else. Like, they've got me dosed up on so much prednisone, I can't take anything else. Like, I am on 60 milligrams of steroids a day. And, like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on that. Hopefully I get off of it before the glaucoma and the osteoporosis set in. Or, you know, the diabetes. I say as I sucked down an icy earlier today. You know, yeah, it's funny you say that. That's actually what I was originally doing back in 2.0. I was well known for using the Cutlass to get people in and out of Security Post Korea during war games. Because I originally joined the game to do dropship medic work. That's where I got my start, actually, in combat, was being a... I don't want to be super egotistical here, but a damn good dropship pilot. Oh yeah, Pale, that's an excellent way to do it. I'm just so stuck in my ways. Like, going from the Caterpillar to the C2 has been kind of a more difficult transition than I expected. Does it layer me with the size 2s and 3s? Is that better than 2 size 4s or 2 size 5s? Oh yeah, Turtle, yeah, tractor beams too, yeah. That's another thing. Which, you know, eventually, one day. Nathan, so while legal trade has been
You are clear to launch.
better, drugs are still really bad. I would not suggest trying to run drugs as a main thing. They're still highly restricted as to where they can go, and the refresh rate has not really been upped enough to make it worthwhile. Like, you know, if you just happen to be in the area and you pick up like an SCU or two, yeah, sure, whatever, but I wouldn't fill up on like 50 SCU of Widow. You're going to have issues unloading. Oh, thank you, Christian. I do think I'm on the mend. I got diagnosed with IgA nephropathy. There's some glom word in there. One of you guys will tell me how to say it again here in a little bit, because I can never say it. Whoops. But, it's like an autoimmune thing where... long story short, like, the immune system accidentally deposits a bunch of crap in the kidneys, they get clogged up and inflamed and start going emo kid on themselves. But with a metric ton of steroids and immunosuppressants to keep it down, and I go back, I think, Friday for the blood test to see how things are going. They think they can, you know, keep it under control and get back to being normal. You know, not dying. Ah, got you, Laramie. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Hey, AJ. Oh, Forsaken first YouTube membership, huh? I wonder if I can subscribe to myself. Can I make my name blue? What color is my name in here? Hold on, I'm just gonna type in chat and find out. It's yellow. I mean, yellow's not bad. My box icon is yellow. I should really update the page, make it snazzier looking. I'm bad at this branding stuff. I'm really bad. Yeah, those size 4 weapons are a little bit underpowered. You are right there. They've got a lot of capacitor, though. Yeah, Infinite, and that's what I like. You know, like, it's more militarized, because the medic has to survive. Like, who medics the medic, you know? Yeah, Ducky, I'm trying to stay away, which would probably happen eventually, because I think everyone in my family has had it. Globulin, that's it. Sorry, Lonix, I always go like glomular, and I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. It's those immunogoblins, you know? I guess you could say that prednisone is that immunogoblin slayer. See that? I made an anime joke. That's my first one. Really, Laramie? Okay, I didn't realize it was that gunny. That's kind of nice. Huh? How about that? And I assume that's with fixed weapons, correct? Well, yeah, BTR. It's almost like they, jacked a bunch of assets and changed them over to save time. Hey, Doberman, not bad, man. Hold on. Immunoglobulin. See, I can get the nephropathy, the immunoglobulin nephropathy. I'm not gonna remember that. Yeah, okay, I haven't watched it yet. Like, I know, I've got a rough idea of what it's about, but I've heard that the first episode is a lot of shock value, Oh yeah, Cody, that would be super fun. Hey, Vlad, what's up, man? What's going on, buddy? How's the work site? Any cooler down there today? There we go, pirate. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run that in a D&D game. There's some goblins that are that have resistance to disease that are raising the dead. Those immunogoblin necromancies. Oh, Vlad, I'm sorry. I think it's a little bit cooler up here. Of course, you're in the big city, although I got trees down here. Hey, Michael, not so bad. We had one error that must not be named. About 17 minutes in. Cost us a load, but, it's PTU. We're testing. Oh, dump, I don't get that one. Is that oh, no, you're talking about the episode, okay, of Goblin Slayer. I gotcha. That's it, Ducky. That'll be the, like, the old man who gives you the quest, like, oh, it's a mean-o goblin. And it turns out he just had an accent. And, the goblin's got, resist disease, and I am burning in way too fast. Alright, here we go, nice and smooth. Nope, too rough. No, just right.
Engines offline.
Well, nice, Mike. Ah, I got you, Pyrite. Okay, now I'm caught up. Although now I don't know if I want to be. Hey, Boobikins. You're good, man. You're good. Hey, you know what? Six is a fine number. I like 7 myself. Oh, Lonix, if I just flub it up enough, eventually I'll remember it. Or, someone will take pity on me and say it for me. Cowdy, I've never seen Troll 2. And just to give you the fun, I've never seen Troll 1. Sorry, I just, you have to when someone says that. Okay, 7:24. So, we are definitely hitting some things. So let's stop the clock. So I'm gonna write these down. So give me a second. I'm tabbing out. I'm opening up Notepad. Let's see. Lyria to Area 18. Risk window was... What was our risk window? Risk window was... about 7 minutes. Loop time was 21 minutes. Okay, so 7 minutes there, 7 minutes on the ground, and then about 7 minutes back. Okay, that's fine. And we're just gonna round that up to 22, I think, just so people feel better when they undercut the time. That's probably going to be about the same time for Walla as well. So let's take this to, let's go to Crusader. Keel, if you want, you can join me on this Crusader run. However, we're just getting timers. Although I'm wondering... And that's probably the same flight time for a Taurus. I feel like maybe I should test that, though. Or a Freelancer Max. Ted, I'd say I made right at about 100k. So, like, just over an hour to make 300k, as long as you can buy at base price. Now, obviously, if you can get Astatine, that's the way to go, because that'll, you know, guarantee over 100k, so long as it's a cheap price. But with Astatine, you've got about a 20-cent margin, or 20-cent, you know, advantage. So you've got a bit more of a leeway there. Kiel, that's fair. I appreciate you not giving in. I appreciate that a lot. You know, Infinite, I'm probably gonna like unmake some friends here, but I haven't actually got to watch the Rocky movies yet. It just hasn't came up. Hasn't you know. I've wanted to. I just haven't been in a situation where I got to watch. Hey, Dashi Vlad. Hello there, Vlad's fiance. I don't know your name, but happy you met this guy. I like him. I think you do too. Fancying it all. Welcome back, Deplorable.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yes, AJ. Basically, we're just looking at refreshing on routes. How long it takes for each route, how much money can be made. Now, fortunately, I've got a little handy-dandy spreadsheet that lets me look at what all, you know, ships can make that I've built out. It's kind of like an internal use thing, but it makes it a lot easier to calculate what things can make. Apple, I haven't checked Laranite yet. Laranite's probably going to be one of those last things. As a rule, I usually don't go for Laranite unless it's just cheap. And yeah, Boomikins, like, there's a lot of stairs in the Caterpillar. They're looking at reworking it because there's a lot of space that's actually just blocked out in the cat. Oh, Kill is pissing some people off. Oh, did he actually make it back? Nice! Where is that? Yeah, like, there's a whole room back here. I want to say near power plant. Yeah, okay, so, you know, jump drive access. We've got our power plant right there. This whole area right here is just blocked off. Like, there's a whole spot. But yeah, they are looking at redoing the interior. They said they're not happy with it. And it is an old build, too. This is like the second big ship, you know? Oh, Ducky, I've got one. Here, tell you what. I will share. Now, this is old-ish. And I haven't updated it for the M2. I've only got the C2 in here. But this is more for internal use. So, like, it doesn't actually list where you buy these. Let's see. There we go. Christian, the DOI, what is DOI? Actually, what are all those numbers? And yeah, Boomikins, like, it'd be nice if I could just get an elevator straight to the top. That would be super nice. You know, Ultra, I tried running some Slam when the patch first dropped. Actually, I tried that in live. And drugs, pretty much drugs are all still bad. All drugs are still bad. Ah, yeah, Joe. The A2 is fun, but I need those booms to actually go off, you know? And I probably got to update the runs per hour as well. I haven't fully adjusted this yet for 3.13. It's still mostly a holdover from 3.11 with small adjustments. That's right, Booby. Drugs are bad. At the very least, they're bad economically. You know, like... They're not making money in Star Citizen. Very little demand. Tons of supply, no demand. But yeah, that's the sheet I use for doing like the quick calcs. Now, those are all listed at their base prices. And if they're highlighted red, you're probably gonna have issues filling up. Especially if you're in a big hauler. Ah, look at Keel making trouble with the neighbors. Yeah, Keel, I see that. I can feel my sodium going up and up and up. Which is bad, because I actually had, like, you know, a breakfast today with some salt in it. Hey, hold on. Is it PAC-X? Am I saying that right? PAC-X? You know, I haven't seen any like major QT speed changes. I mean, obviously, if you can use an XL1 or a TS2, go for it. But the thing is, most of the routes, and I came out way too close. I should have stopped early. I was reading. My bad. Most of the routes actually seem like they were going to be, you know, local. Any of your long distance routes will be things like medical supplies to Area 18 or scrap from a station to Olisar. At that point, I think your quantum drive is going to matter more. But I would say for about 90% of the routes, there's really not going to be any difference as far as QT goes, because they're all going to be in systems, so they won't really matter enough to make a difference. Because they haven't really figured out how to do those between system routes yet. They keep making everything localized, which, you know, is great for the turnaround or the loop, but it's not so great for, you know, getting people actually out on the more predictable lanes. Oh yeah, Joe, I figured. Really, I might actually look at that then. We might take a small break from getting trade numbers to see how well the 400i is handling. Okay, if that's Grim Hex, then that should be our corp right there. Yeah, Ultra, that's what I'm hoping. Well, Infinite, the bad thing about scrap is they can blow you up at Port Olisar, because, you know, the lack of armistice. Pierre. Now, Pierre, that's creating a market right there. Literally a captive audience. Oh, plane, I'm sorry, man. Apple, as far as private proximity goes, I mean, you know, Ariel is still going to be the hotspot with everyone trying to run Lair Knight. I'm expecting pirate activity to pick up on Yela, honestly, around 157. Because especially if there's C2s running, like, fluorine, that's 42,000 profit. A pirate, you know, who's quick with negotiation could probably cut 20 or 30,000 off someone to not blow up their C2. And, you know, the investment is low enough that a trader might swallow their pride and go, yeah, sure, whatever, you know? Like, I'd pay that. I would pay if I got held up on fluorine. Because our corp sees a lot of business. Now, you could go to Benson. Less people go to Benson, but there's no armistice zone. Oh yeah, Tia. Well, you know, it's only a name. Hey, Mr. Hill. Welcome to the chat. You know, Hills, it's been, I don't know, it's been kind of the same. I haven't noticed anything super decent. Orison is still, you know, Orison. But, you know, it's handled fairly stable. I mean, I probably shouldn't have said that. But it's been fairly stable. Especially for only having, you know, so many patches. This isn't the angle I wanted to come in at, but, whatever. Oof, hit that pole. A little bit of an overlap, but whatever. Oh yeah, sure thing, Christian. I doubt I'll understand most of it. I just repeat what they tell me that I have, because, you know, they went to years and years of medical school for it, and I didn't. It does kind of tickle me, though, that what I have is also known as Berger's disease, because, you know, I'm a sucker for burgers. Yeah, like, you tell someone you've got Berger's disease, and they're like, what? Have you been eating too many burgers? Like, well, yeah, but that's not the cause of it. Not to be confused with the other Berger's disease. Turns out there's two of them. One has a U in it, one doesn't. Oh yeah, Kodiak. And there's some good burgers in my town, mostly at Cookie's food truck. Let's see. Sorry, just getting my timer ready. Reset. Alright, timer. We're gonna buy some fluorine. Look at that base price astatine. That is beautiful. We're not gonna buy it. I want to. But, we're not gonna buy it. Alright, so we purchase. Start the timer. There we go. You know, Lonix, I should make a burger. I think there actually is a burger emoji. That's right, Pacex. Like, there's a guy in chat. Well, he might not be here today. He might actually be busy today. In chat, his name is Dad, but I refuse to call him that. I call him Cookie. I actually used to work with a guy years and years ago. But he runs a little food truck in my town called Tasty Bros. And he's got the best burgers I've ever had. Yeah, there it is, Lonix. I knew there was a burger emoji. I don't need to make one. But yeah, Joe, like, the stability's been kind of on and off. Look at all those burgers.
Engines online.
Okay, so I am reverse of what I usually am. That is Casso, so we're gonna go... What are you? You're Benson. If you're Benson, that means that's Deacons. Nope, I lied. That's Deacons.
Landing gear up.
Ooh, pyrite. That's not a bad idea. Would you guys be able to tolerate me doing icy shilling for free ices? Like, could you stand that? You think? Would that be selling out? Would I be selling my soul there? Ah, yes, Infinite. See, we've got Asperger's disease, regular Burger's disease, the other Burger's disease. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, many verse. Too many. Too many that I regret. Okay, so I'm just, you know, let's just lay it all out. I might have a Kraken, Caterpillar, C2, MSR, some other things, some ships that I regret. It's a long time ago. I was making a ton of money and didn't have a lot of time. And I was sad, and buying ships was therapy. I don't have that job anymore. That job went up. Is that Keel? Why is my targeting not working? That is an A2. Interesting. Now what could an A2 be doing at Deacons? And what is this C8X at Deacons. Huh. Interesting. Give me a second to land, and I'm going to catch up on the chat. I don't have a Banu... Like, I've got a Merchantman in my buyback, back when it was cheap. I doubt I'll be buying it back, unless they just, you know, absolutely finagle the thing. Like, it's an excellent ship, but that's one of those things I want to earn.
Engines offline.
Pack X, I might. I don't know if those bombs will actually work in Armistice. And yes, Lonix, A2 is in PTU. Yeah, Manny, that's the thing. They don't sell ships. They sell the dream of ships, you know? Huh, Joe, he might be. Oof. Oof. Man, I'm getting sloppy with these landings today. Lonix, they do work. I don't know if they work in Armistice zones, but they do work. See, Infinite, I'm gonna try to convince Cookie to see if he can get his food truck into the next CitizenCon and dress up as a Whammers. Because they did that with a noodle truck. They made it a big Benny's. Okay, so let's hit our lap. Our risk window was 4 minutes, 36 seconds. Not bad. We sell, we turn around. So I'm thinking we can do it right at 10 minutes, probably 11. We're just, you know. But, yeah, I'm going to say probably a 10-minute turnaround with a fast pilot. Now, it'll be a lot easier to keep to that, like, in a C2. But yeah, the A2 bombs work. Unfortunately, they've had some graphical issues where the explosions and sound don't go off, but they do the damage. I dropped one on a bunker, and it got rid of the turrets, but it was highly dissatisfying, because it just, you know, deleted. Samo, it's out on PTU. It's not on live yet. Coyote, I'm gonna bet because I couldn't do the mocapping for chopsticks.
Engines online.
I don't know what that A2 is doing, but it's wigging me out. Hasn't really moved.
Landing gear up. Quantum drive is now on.
Joe. You know, I hear that rocket science is actually easier than video games. Hey, Julius. Oh, oh, thank you, Julius. I appreciate that, bud. Yes, many. Yes, they do. Yeah, if you're a subscriber, it doesn't matter what level, you get access to Wave 1 PTU. It should be going to open, I think, next week, though.
Drive is now off.
I mean, don't, you know, quote me on it, but just, it seems like that would be the next natural progression. Should we just let that boost build back up, just in case I need it? Yeah, Duck, it was super disappointing. Granted, you know, first iteration, I'm sure there's just a few issues or whatever. Thank you, Joe.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, Pack X, that's fair. Well, you know, we've had a lot more time with rockets than we have had with games, and it seems like with games, a lot of it is just taping things together with bad code and just hoping that no one actually goes through and looks at it, you know? It's like, you don't need people to see the slapdash mess that it is. Like, that's the big thing. Like, with rockets, you know, we're going up. Here, you got to make all the triangles, the geometry, the mechanics, the game engine to make those things go up. And hope they don't fry your 3090 in an MMO, you know? Whoa, I hit the wrong button. I am off today. I took my meds. Yeah, I took my meds. What is going on? Oh, Minnie! Oh, Miniverse, thank you, man! Oh, you guys are being so nice to me today. Thank you, buddy. I like that purple. I don't know if I've ever seen that purple. Or fuchsia? Did you do that to match the cat? Is that it? Did you do it to match the cat? Oh, thank you, man. Hey, Grayson. Yeah, okay, that's also fair. That's fair. Like, at least with rockets, you already get to start in an established world with established physics, you know? Really, Tyr? He is claiming that, huh? Alright, so I made it back. You guys ready for the final verdict? Server crash recovery. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Christian, that's fair. Like, you know, it's harder to program, but you definitely want more safety with rocket stuff, you know? And yeah, Joe, that's fair. You know, like, you know what? We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that to to Grimhex. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna see what's going on in Keel's world. So, Astatine, or I'm sorry, let me just write down this flooring run. Risk window was 4 minutes, 41 seconds. So we're gonna say the risk window was 5 minutes. Loop time was about 9 minutes 17. We're gonna run that up to 10, just so there's a little bit of, you know, room there. So yeah, we're gonna say 10 minutes on the risk window, or the loop, and 5 minutes on the risk window, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, Vlad, good luck on the drive home, man. I know that Houston traffic gets crazy, dude. But I should still be here. Unless, again, you know, Houston traffic. Oh, Ducky, I've played Kerbal. I landed on the moon once sideways and somehow just barely made it back. Well, thank you, Vlad. Hey, man, I enjoy you coming around here, too, to watch me, you know? Oh, hold on. You know what? I didn't set my stopwatch. Whatever. I'll do it now, and I'll just add a minute. Yeah, Kai, I've seen that. You know, decimal points are probably a very important thing. You know, Boomikins, there's a Glenn Campbell song I really enjoy called Houston. And it'd be very easy to rewrite for, like, you know, Hurston, I'm coming to see you. Hurston, I'm coming to see you. Hurston, has it really been that long? I know I've been away, but I'm just calling to tell you every 30K. The great thing about the Grimhex run, too, is it's just right there, and since it's geostationary, it's always in the same place. Oh, Boomikins is a great song. I'm a sucker for Glenn Campbell.
Quantum drive is now off.
Like, I don't have a massive country selection, but I do enjoy Glen Campbell. Cow, really? Oh my good. So hold on, was he just like banging that out in his spare time? Is that? Oh my goodness. Well, I might not even need the risk window then, except for piracy. Oh, Calic, I've got it. It's just not in yet. Like, they haven't made it available yet. Yeah, because I had it back in 3.4, and I think they took it out because of people like me abusing it for trade.
Landing gear down.
All right. Oh, I love it when they give me Hangar 8. Oh, man, I am all over the place today. What is going on? Guys, I'm gonna have to lose my license. I am just... I don't know what's going on. I might need to go to the doctor. Okay, the risk window there was 3 minutes. Heel, are you the warfare there? Yeah, Grayson, no worries, man. Good luck on the road, buddy. I'm gonna try to sneak in. I don't know why I am just so off today. Oh, thank you, Manny. Hey, we just try to, you know, have fun here. Although my landings have been awful today. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little sleep deprived. I've only been getting about 4 or 5 hours over the last few nights. The steroids have been a rough adjustment. They've been particularly bad this week, too. Ah, gotcha, Keel. Well, I'm gonna try to run past you. David, you know, usually I can land that pretty well, but for whatever reason, my landing game has been off today. I've been slipping and hitting keys that I don't normally hit. Like, I'm really off for some reason. I don't want to say it's sleep deprivation. I feel like, you know, I've gone through that enough that should be an easy handle. But for some reason, I kind of have the jitters. And I usually don't have that, like, when I'm flying. Hey, Johnny. Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing alright. Alright, so we've sold that. Let's go back to 157. We're not actually going to be buying again at 157. We're just testing the loop timer for things. Yeah, Parker, that could be it. I may have had a bit more sodium today than I planned on, although I don't feel like it. Like, my legs haven't started ballooning up. So the water retention hasn't hit. Actually, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and call for takeoff. And I'll just get a quick repair while I'm, you know, down there. You know, Pirate, that's not a bad idea. I'll do it once I get down to the pad. Hey, Waki, what's up, man? No big changes. In fact, they're not dropping a patch today. Now, supposedly, the 400i may have actually got a tuning buff. So what we're going to do is, after I finish testing this loop to see how long it takes, I'm probably going to head back towards Area 18, or at the very least by Genie. Pull it out right quick, just to see if it's handling any better. And then we're going to get back on the trade routes. Oh, Keel, that is disgusting. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, Calic, that's what I'm hoping, man. Yes, David, yeah. The C2 will make a lot more money. It's also faster, especially in atmosphere. However, I like to use the Caterpillar as a metric tester because since it's slower, that gives people a bit more wiggle room. So, like, you know, if my, like, I tend to fly fast and a little rough. Some people might not fly like I do. I'm not saying, like, you know, I'm better or anything like that. I'm just saying everyone has a different flight style, or they might not want to be as cavalier as I am with their ship. So I'm using this as an overall slower ship to put in that slight amount of buffer time. So, like, if I'm writing down, oh yeah, you can do this loop in 10 minutes, when they do it in the C2, you know, they're not going to be looking at it doing 11 or 12 minutes while I'm doing it in 10, you know, supposedly like that. So, I'm just trying to add that buffer time in there, so I'm not putting in an unrealistic expectation. Many of them actually don't work in space. You can only drop them at a certain height in atmosphere. Like, if you're too high up in the atmo, they won't drop. So you actually do have to be in a gravity grid for them to work.
Quantum drive is now off.
But yeah, like, I'm basically just getting loop metrics today. So I'm measuring risk windows, like how long you're actually holding the cargo for. Although, if Chad McKinney is right about fixing things with the area that must not be named, the risk window might not be a factor anymore. Yeah, about the egress time is about the same, because, you know, you've got the elevator versus the mini stairs of the Caterpillar, so it's about a 30-second travel time to the cockpit and, you know, exit. It's about 44 seconds from point of purchase to takeoff for both of them. 50 if it's a research outpost. But the C2 is definitely faster in atmosphere,
Landing.
as Casper has proved many times when he blows past me. The Caterpillar, though, you can just lawn dart onto the ground, which is what I like. Gotcha, Minnie. Yeah, I don't know what he did. Maybe he just ran into it. Actually, you know what? I wonder if you can drop a bomb on a landing pad because it has gravity. I wonder if he just point blanked himself. Like, I wonder if it just works with any gravity grid. Well, I'm on a pole. Oh, I guess I clipped that pole.
Engines offline.
Oh, Minnie, that's what we're trying to get. We're seeing how fast we can do it. How's that? We fixed it. It's good. Threw some duct tape on there. Put out the fires and resprayed some ether so it'd actually, you know, turn on. Keel, are you still ODing people? Alright, and we're back on, so let's stop the timer. So, risk window. Let me just, you know, get these numbers right quick. Notepad, here we go. 157 to Grim. Risk window was 3 minutes, 13 seconds. Let's just round that up to 4 minutes. Total time for the loop was 10 minutes, 31 seconds. So let's make that loop 11 minutes. Alright, we're not actually going to buy anything here, but let's see if that acetine has came back yet. Not a lot, but that is a lot better than what it was. previously, I think they were only doing 80 units. Actually, we can find out. One sec. Let me just go look what the last refresh was for Astatine. Alright, according to SC Trade Tools, it was 150 a minute. Actually, that might be the same. Yeah, that's about the same. Granted, they shouldn't have Astatine be too high here because it's too fast of a run. Oh, Pack X, that would be so fun to, like, 0G bombs. Basically just be like a super unguided torpedo. Wait, Ducky, did they fix it on accident? Is that what you're saying? Ah, see, you inspired a copycat. That's what it is. Hey, Snake, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing all right. Okay, next route, we should probably check... let me see how much fuel I've got. I got you, Ducky. Ducky, do you have a link to that? Like, if you drop it in the stream chat in Discord, I'll just link it in the YouTube chat. Or I guess, Pyrite, if you're there, you could too. Ah, yeah, Moon. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that with ship inventory. Oh, yes. Yes. I gotcha. Okay. Okay, Ducky, I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm not liking this bug thing, though. They could do without that. Alright, we're gonna slide back over to Baijini.
Engines online.
Mini, you can actually fill up. They haven't adjusted the profit numbers. Supposedly they've adjusted the refresh rate, although I don't really feel like I'm seeing that. But they have fixed it where cargo is no longer self-deleting when a new server comes online. Which is, you know, nice. And maybe there's a slight difference between 315 PTU and 314. I'll have to do some more research into that.
Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear up. Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, Moon, that sounds very similar to what 3.4 had. But 3.4 was instant. Like, there was zero cost, zero recovery. Hey, Sky, what's up, man? Oh, Ducky, is it? Okay. Well, then I can just go grab that while we're in Quantum. Uh-oh, I see someone pinged me, actually, in the chat. Ah, Tentacles is sending me a message. Okay, I got it. Jason links me. Thank you, Jason. I will just copy pasta that to the stream chat. Nice, Joe. Hopefully that helps out a lot. Hey, Matt. Man, it's working about the same as it did in 3.15. Sorry, not 3.15, 3.10. Which is nice. Like, you know, it's not the crazy infinite everything that we had for that 1 month in 3.9.1. But there's profit, and you actually still have to, you know, think a little bit to go make that profit. Instead of just going, I'll go buy Laranite. So, I like it. I mean, they're really just kind of giving us back what we already had, but, you know, at this point, I'll take whatever they throw me. Yeah, AJ, I would like to think so. Which, I know a lot of people don't like the idea of cooperating with pirates, but, like, I do. because I enjoy that interaction, that negotiation, you know? Like, I want to try to talk my way out of something and still have a little bit of my cash on me. I mean, you guys know how I feel about getting hit up by the Mongo Squad. I had so much fun when they finally found me when I was doing that Jiggy 2 Snipes run. Oh, that was good. Oh, I loved that. I loved that so much. Oh, Zom. I didn't even think about that. You know, bikes have just been in such a bad place that I forgot. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a brief break from testing the trade numbers, just to see if the 400i handles any better. Like, want to take it for a loop around, you know, by Genie, just to check. And then we're going to haul out another cat and go to Hurston and check out the Hurston lane. See what the timer is for, you know, hitting like Ida or Ariel to Lorville and back. And then go check New Babbage. And then probably do a run from like scrap of her L3 to Port Olisar. That's it, Parker. Jiggy 2 rocks. Well, yeah, you see, Drag, that's the thing. Like, that's not the actual piracy. That's just some straight up marauder stuff. Like, an actual pirate is going to, you know, allow some negotiation before they fill your ship full of holes. Because they're after the money. Because right now, if you blow up a ship, you're going to get less than 1% of the cargo. Or 2% of the cargo. If that. You're not going to be making any money off that. A real pirate who's interested in making some money is going to go, hey, you know, I can blow you up, or, you know, for 40,000, your ship can potentially make it to its next destination. Your call. Hey, Marcus! You have returned! Baller? What baller? Oh yeah, Cody, I saw that. I felt so bad for them. If I was an artist, I would help them out, but it sounds like they're getting it changed. It's just a pain that they have to change all of their videos. Like, I felt so awful for them. I'm sad that happened to them. Yes, David, yes they can. Keel was doing that a lot at Grim Hex, which it does give you a crime stat, but if you're at Grim Hex, that part doesn't matter. You know what? I came out way too early, so I forgot I'm going to buy Genie. Actually, I might be able to jump to buy Genie anyway. Let's just look. Hey, I can. What do you know? Yes, Infinite. That's actually what I plan to do. I'm going to do some speed tests. Oh, Marcus, that's actually from a different denomination. It's oh, I forget the name of it. That would be big money spender. Many money, many verse with the money. There we go. Although I don't know the actual denomination myself. I'm sorry, Many. I know a few of the symbols, but not all of them. So Many. The thing about Scrap is Scrap is actually an excellent run, and it actually has one of the better profit margins. The problem is, it's been horrendously affected by the self-eating cargo issue. So when 315 actually goes live, you can make a ton of money on Scrap. Now the thing is, Scrap is a low profit, but an amazing return. It's like a 27% profit margin. So, for example, in let's say you're in a Caterpillar. All right, like you fill up on Scrap, you get it at base price, which should be really easy this patch. You're going to be making 28,000 a run, and your investment's only 78,000. So you're making 28k, and you can probably do that every 10-15 minutes. That's not bad, and that's an amazing way to get started. Rupee, thank you. Ty Rogers, yes. Filling up and selling is easier in 3.15. Drugs are still bad. You're probably still going to run into some issues with Laranite, Distilled Spirits, Medical. But those are, you know, the more restricted things. Things like scrap, fluorine, titanium,
Proceed to assign
gold,
landing height.
astatine, those should still be just fine. It should be a return of 3.10.
Landing gear down.
Alright, we're gonna do this right this time. Okay, Indian rupees. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Betty. Make sure I had it right. Yeah, Bernard, you're welcome, man. Hey, I will not shun anything. Shoot, if it would let you donate a penny, I'd do it to myself just to see what color it'd be. Alright, should we do this unmanned reversed? I think I can't mess it up if I'm not flying, right? Actually, hold on. We're gonna try riding the skid plate. We're gonna try riding the elevator. Because I think I've actually got enough room here where I can do this. So we're gonna back up just a little bit more. Just to, you know, give myself time to make it down to the elevator. And we said 37 is the way to go, right? Ah, 36 should be fine.
Offline.
Oh, yeah, GP. You know, I love using my Nerf gun. I love using my Nerf gun. Oh, yeah, Kodiak. They're not doing a build today, sadly. This thing still has gravity, right? Did they put gravity on this? I feel like I went too low. Ah, well, we'll see what happens. Although I did back up too far. Mike, yeah, you might be able to get away with junkyards. Alisar is usually the favorite, but since there's no Armistice Zone now, I feel like a lot of people are going to lose scrap loads there. Oh, Mike, just do like 3 or 4 of the, I'm on an angle too. Do 3 or 4 of, like, the coope-rate missions, and you'll have enough for scrap, fluorine, whatever you want to run. It'll take you all of, 20 minutes to have a trade capital. Whee!
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh crap, I hit that guy. Well, I wasn't flying, so it's okay. And yeah, the Nerf gun was the best flare ever. I was a little off-center, but whatever. We were lawn darting it from super far away. Yeah, Ducky. We do like a base version. At least maybe just gray, you know? Well, thank you, Michael. I feel like, being so far away with that was still fun. Starlight, it depends on the margin, because, like, the margin is going to adjust. Like, all the margins that I've put in are before paying for fuel, thing like that. But, with 30Ks being the way they are, and someone says 30K in chat. Oh, yep. Yep. Turns out there was no point in me coming back anyway. It's just going to put me here. But yeah. I usually don't calculate those in with the margin because, the fuel cost is going to be different depending on how hard you fly. I tend to fly fairly aggressively. As evidenced by me, standing on my elevator as I came in with my engines off. AJ, if they're able to recover stuff, then trade might be back on top. Or at the very least, still highly competitive. Honestly, though, if you're in a smaller ship, I would probably just do the missions. I've got to restart my client. There we go. There's the 30Ks. I feel like that's going to be the most used one that I've made. Sorry, you've got the splash screen while I'm restarting the client here. Oh, Manny, I've done that. Listen, for every good landing, I've had 30 bad ones that, don't get shown on stream. Oh, Infinite, I love doing that. Like, I know it doesn't help at all, but I just love spamming that button. Yeah, Mike, you like your 3070? I'm actually, you know what? I've got you guys here. I've asked this in the Discord chat, but I'm gonna ask you guys too, because, you know, I know not everyone's in the Discord chat, or, you know, doesn't see what goes on in there. You guys have helped me out tremendously. And, you know, as far as, like, donating towards upgrades for the computer. And I know it's mostly been about the GPU, but, you know, GPUs are pretty much impossible to get at any sort of non-scalper price right now. And since Star Citizen is mostly CPU-based, I was actually thinking about using those donations towards swapping the CPU and the motherboard first, because I can still use my memory. And, you know, since you guys are the ones who have put in so tremendously towards that, I, you know, wanted to get your input and see how you felt about that. Because, like, you know, my rig still isn't a particular slouch by any means. But as far as an upgrade goes, CPU is more at base prices than the GPU by far. Yeah, Marcus, have a good one, man. I'll catch you around later, buddy. EJ, as far as, like, the ship too small, I would probably say anything below a constellation. Wait till next month? Oh, yeah, Tim, I'll probably have to wait till next month anyway. Because YouTube is very slow on, you know, doling out donations. Oh, Sky! Thank you, man. You know, actually, I think you're the first fluorine freighter. I haven't seen the fluorine freighter one pop up yet. Thank you, buddy. Oh, is that next month, Tim? Oh, shoot, maybe I should wait. Yeah, Woody, that sounds about right. We had the first one at 17 minutes in. It is now 1 hour, 42 minutes, second one. That sounds kind of par for the course for Star Citizen. Joe, YouTube was bothering me about enabling membership things. They've been doing it for a year, and I just kept hitting not now. So eventually I just caved and said yes. Alright. Actually, hold on. Let me put that Meridian paint on here. That's fun. Gaz, Hammerhead, no. Besides Gaz, like, I've actually got one as a loaner for the Kraken, and I never fly that thing. Never, ever. So, Kai, you think I should probably stick with NVIDIA, or with Intel CPU if I'm going NVIDIA? Because, like, I was leaning towards, you know, AMD. I love the idea of the Ryzen 9. Hey, Exodor! Buddy! I haven't seen you in a minute, man. How you doing? So, I don't know if you guys remember, but Exodor was the guy I was telling you about, who is the absolute just wizard with anything flight stick. Like, Exodor, you and Laramie could probably talk shop for hours when it comes to sticks. I met Exodor in the Sublight Dynamics test group, and this guy has probably forgotten more about flight sticks than I will ever know. And taught me how to actually play Elite Dangerous. And he was very, very forgiving on that part, because I was bad at Elite back then. Oh yeah, Scourge. I love, like, Taurus, like, Cutlass to the Taurus is a wonderful natural progression. Really just hard to, you know, hard to go wrong there. Mini, it 30k'd when I was in the hangar, so it's actually fine. Oh, Coyote, I'm sorry about YouTube. Parker, I see that CP if you mow us. How dare you? And I know, Deploy, like, I've got it, but, like, I didn't want to be like, oh, this was for a GPU specifically, but now I'm going CPU. Thanks for understanding, guys. Like, that just seems crappy, you know? Like, I want to make sure you guys are good with it before I do anything. Yeah, see, BackX, like, I had a 1070 on my on my FX 8350 before I did the Intel upgrade, and it was fine. But, you know, I understand they probably jive a little bit better. But I got a soft spot for AMD. What? Huh? So Starlight, I don't have a whole E in my hangar. I've got several whole Ds in my buyback because back in the day, Warbond wasn't a thing. So I've got like 4 of those in buyback, like LTI whole Ds, because I just kept buying them, and then I'd buy one with store credit, and I would melt it, 'cause like, I'm never gonna fly this, and then I'd buy it back and melt it again. Yeah, that was not neat. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. That was dastardly. That was dastardly. Let's see if that happens again. Yeah, Joe, turns out that 400i was the bane of my existence. Hey, Colin. Oh, dude, is that your build? Is that your setup? That's... See, like, I was thinking about maybe the Ryzen 9, like that 5900. I don't know. Is that too much overkill? Like, would that be better, like, if I'm streaming? Really, Sky, you just had the same thing, huh? And yeah, Lonix, it did seem like it was a bit more expensive. Let me see if I can just pull this out again. Did it store on my death? It did. Yes, Minnie, I would have ended up back in the hospital. Wait, hold on. That's the new subscriber. Ah, that's what we've been seeing. I've been seeing people wearing the sub-armor. Where is my ship? Pad 5. I wonder if this will kill me again. Hey, Bruce, what's up, man? Yeah, see, Infinite, like, I've got this EVGA 1070, and I mean, it's blown me away, you know? It's been such a workhorse. Oh, Tim, are you enjoying it? How has it been so far? See, Colin says I only need the 5600. Exeter is going future-proof. Oh, Coyote! Oh, GPU and CPU. Okay. See, Coyote's giving me the Taco Girl commercial. You know, why not both? Why? Did they switch the door buttons around? Okay, so my thing is just broke. Oh, is it Parker? Okay. No, Sky, you can come along. I'm just doing a circle around by Genie. Yeah, man, you're welcome to come along with me. I'll just be docking back down and grabbing another cat or C2. And then heading to Hurston. Sorry, Jay, it's not the sub-armor. It's the Citizen Con armor. They've got the basic gray version at Cubby Blast, apparently. Yeah, see, Joe, like, I'm running the stream and everything else on the same computer. That's what I've always done.
Origin jumpboards at your service. Core system operational.
Ah, okay, gotcha, Infinite. I gotcha. Alright, so, let's find out. We'll just come to a nice stop here. Oh, Coyote, you got it! Thank you, man. Thank you, buddy. You guys have been so wonderful to me. Alright, let's check out...
Thank you.
Let's check out
Please visit again.
this front line. Okay, so 3.9. 7.9. Okay, that is a lot faster, I think. I think it was a bit slower last time. 2.4 on the slowdown. I think that's the same as it was previously. Yeah, corrupt. It definitely has a bit of a. I've always kind of thought of it as like an 89 hop. You know, it's like a little mini jump. Yeah, thank you, Coyote. I know Laranite Lugger should probably be above Barrel Boxer. I was just coming up with like alliteration names, and I got stuck on Barrel for a while, so I came back to it. Hey, Jonesy. Aw, man, you're good, dude. Wow, yeah, okay, so it is definitely boogieing a lot faster in a straight line. That does feel pretty snippy. Doesn't really have that delay to it anymore. Like, I would kind of need the previous comparison. Alright, upward strafe, 2.4, 2.5 down. That feels about the same. Side strafe is still only 1G, though. That could probably be a little bit better. Roll is slow. Let's have some fun around by Genie. Oh yeah, I hear the control binding for those. There's really just a pain when it comes to sticks, you know? It seems like a lot of maneuver in this is going to be using your front engines in a turn instead of doing strafes. Like, this thing can't really side strafe, but you can forward pretty well. Let's see. Give me a second to catch up on chat, because just seeing how this thing handles. I do appreciate the afterburn on it, though. And I'm out of boost. Oh, Sky! Oh, Sky, buddy! Holy crap, dude! Oh, thank you, man! Jeez, you guys really are gonna put me in something fancy. Oh, holy crap, dude. Oh, thank you. Oh. You guys are gonna make me blush. Yeah, so the side strafe is still a little weak. Definitely a little weak. But, yeah, I gotta say, it is handling a little bit better, all in all. I'm not gonna pull this off, though. Holy crap, I pulled it off. Okay, yeah, so all the power is in the frontline engines, or the main engine. If it is. Oh, you know, I gave up on the Laranite run because I felt like every time I'd get it, something would happen. And I got tired of losing 1.4 million to the air that must not be named.
To assigned landing bay.
You know, Gaz, I've actually done a face reveal.
Landing gear deployed.
I took a picture with Chris Roberts at 2018 CitizenCon. Actually, you know what, Gaz? I actually did a live interview at that CitizenCon back before I was anybody. Like, you know, I didn't have a channel or anything. They just talked to me because I had a Drake jacket and they liked that, so. But yeah, no, like, I've totally done like a live interview. I was just, you know, I wasn't anybody special back then. Still not now, you know, we just talk trade.
Engines inactive.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, Tim, I think my kidneys are actually getting better. I'm on a ton of immunosuppressants and a bunch of other stuff. And I'm going to go back on Friday for a blood test, and then next week I'll find out if I am on the mend. I mean, Gaz, not personally. I mean, it was at CitizenCon, so everybody was, you know, meeting him. Like, I stood in line for an hour, and I got him to sign my Drake t-shirt that I made. Coyote, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, no, Craig, I'm not special. There was like a line of like 300 people to meet the guy. Although, I did get Dave Haddock to send me back an email, because I was asking him about when Drake was established, because the Cutlass debuted in 2845, but they actually built the Cutlass before Drake was incorporated as a company. So I was asking, like, when Drake itself as a company was founded, and he's like, I don't know, I'll get back to you. And it took him like a month. But he finally did email me back. He's like, yeah, man, you know what? They came out in 2845. Same thing as the Cutlass. So it turns out my jacket was right, and I got the year right. And then I asked Chris Roberts to make the Drake lobster, and he laughed at me and dodged the question. Jason got the lobster there. There we go. There we go. He knew it was coming. Well, thank you, Exodor. Yeah, no, it only took going to the hospital for a week and getting pumped full of an IV of steroids and a bunch of other stuff. But, like I said, looks like I'm on the mend. Hey, Lori, welcome back. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't take it. I guess the 30K happened while I was in the air. Oh, I said it. I said it. Alright, so we're going to take the Pirate to Hurston. And we're going to check those Hurston times. And then we'll go to New Babbage and check New Babbage times. I mean, Pacax, I hope you're right. I'm going to be honest. I may have gotten a little bitter. And the last video I made talking about Todd Pappy hotfixing things. I mean, granted it was a very short video, but it had a bit of a barb to it, I feel like. But,
You are clear to launch.
I'm hoping that maybe he went, he's right. I did say that back in 3.11. Yeah, Joe. Oh, plane. You could always move the live build over to HDD, just wait on that. Oh, Tim, it begins. Tim, it begins. That's what I was talking about. Prepare yourself. Good luck. It begins. Wait, Jason, did Xylo do a flyby? When was that? Oh, Star, head to Hurston. Yeah, Star, I think they're looking at a helmet sling option. Now, Minnie, I actually don't own those ships. I am in the Ivacati group, so during PTU, we actually have all the ships. Don't actually own all those ships. I mean, I own a lot more than I should. I regret a lot of them. But, yeah, no, if you're Ivacati during PTU, you have access to literally everything except maybe, I think, the Executive 600i now. Which, I mean, wow, woo. I want to fly that floating Apple store anyway. Drake for life, even if my life ends up being shorter because of it. Jason, I think that was during the, no, that was the MSR. That was the big stream where he actually popped up in chat. Because I think he was trying to figure out who the crap was streaming on YouTube, of all places. Oh, Snake, there's been some regrets for ships. Tim. Now, the Titan is worth it. The Titan is probably one of the best starter ships you could get. I mean, as long as you're good with, stepping up to that. I'm not going to be like, no, don't do it. But I will say that's how it happens. Yes, Dell, sorry. I'm catching up on the chat now. Because I was getting all lined up there. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to a moon called Ariel. Some people might say Ariel, I say Ariel. I might be getting it wrong. But, yeah, Dell, I did see that news, sorry. Catching up on all the chat there. Very excited for that. Roland, today we are in the Caterpillar. This is the Pirate Edition. Literally no difference except the paint job, but I like the tally marks on the side. We're basically just getting some trade metrics. The C2 would be a bit faster, but I'm using this for its slower speed, just to try to average, flight times. Yes, guy. I never actually get to play PlanetSide. Hey, Cookie, aka Dad, but I'm not going to refer to you as Dad in chat. Plane might do our display info to see if your entity says frozen. Yeah, Parker. Oh, I loved that. Oh, that was the biggest stream I'd ever had. I had 1,400 people in the stream at once. That was massive. It was also a pain to keep up with chat. That was a super busy day for chat. I guess that's fair. And Ducky, I do like the Nomad. I just hate the way it lands, Ross, we should be getting a funky dunk skin. Yes, Kia, trading is fixed now. It's basically back to 3.10. So there's a few commodities you're going to have issues with. Drugs are still going to be bad. If you're in a bulk hauler like the Caterpillar or the C2, I would stay away from medical. Probably Laranite, and you might have issues filling up on distilled spirits, but everything else should be fair game. Wait, hold on. Is that Hurl 1 or OM1? OM1, never mind. Okay. Toby. You know what? I'm just gonna have to plot this. What is that? Is that Aberdeen? That should be Ariel. Yes, Cookie, I do. Every time. Well, I mean, there's people who join the chat and they're like, who is he talking about? Who is this Cookie? You should just change your name to Cookie. Yeah, Roland, like, I'm really just looking forward to the physicalized cargo just for the refactor, Oh, Vlad, no, what happened to your phone, man? Did you drop it? Yeah, you see, Joe, I can't say anything about pronunciations. I am legendarily bad at pronunciations. Like, I was calling Selen Kellen for years.
Quantum drive is now off.
So I can't say anything about pronunciations. Yeah, sure thing, Star. I went to Bezdek. If you just want to meet me there. Gallic, it's actually running fairly decent. We gave it a look. They did buff it. The side strafes are still incredibly weak, though. Most of the power is in the main engine, so you definitely want to fly it more like a speedboat if you're trying to do maneuvers. Coyote, that'd be a fun video. Definitely Caterpillar, MSR, Pisces. Freelancer is actually a surprisingly good little lander. And yeah, Joe, that's fair. That is fair. I should just go with the way they're spelled. What's up, Orpheus? Welcome back, man. Oh yeah, Dump. Sorry, I saw that you said you did the tip challenge. I was probably rambling about something. My bad, dude. How did it go? That's it, Snake. Like, I actually asked Xylo, because I did a CIG studio tour, and I was like, all right, I gotta ask, like, is it Selen or Kellen? Like, he gives me this look, like, is this dude for real? And he's like, it's Selen. I'm like, oh, okay. He probably thinks I'm an idiot. Maybe that's why CIG doesn't talk to me. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why they ignore me. It's like, man, this dude called it Kellen. He's an idiot. That's what it is. It's not because I've been mean or anything. Yes, Jason, we saw that. Oh, I'm excited. Obviously, I gotta wait to test it out because no new build today. But yeah, man, we are all happy for that. Means that maybe we'll only lose cargo to pilot error or piracy, which can sometimes be a pilot error. All right, so Moon, let me ask you a question. Do you think Cookie should try out Star Citizen? You think he should try streaming that? What? No! Oh, that is 3 today. 3 in 2 hours. And the last one we had was at 1:46, so that was a 15-minute load. I mean, yeah, they did do that, AJ, but that was, you know, that was later. Jordan, we were trying. You know what? I'm just gonna go and preemptively restart the client because, you know, it hasn't really recovered the last few times. Hey, baked beans. G'day, g'day. AJ, I think he's got a more powerful build than I do. I know he's got a 2080. Hey, Desperado, what's up, man? Just reload the client here. Yeah, Gaz, that's it. That's it. Yes, yes, Cookie, yes we are. We are talking about you playing this game. Well, you see, Joaquin, like, I do it because it's like, man, you know, if I lose 1.4 million in a trade load, it's not even real. It's the fake version of the fake money. You know, the thing I lose the most is time, which I guess technically is the most important thing, but... Oh, man, at work. I'm sorry, dude. You know, Desperado, I think we're on the same track so far. I'm at 2 hours, 6 minutes in. Oh, Thunder, I'm sorry about your motherboard dying out, man. I mean, I feel like even with shipping issues, you know, ordering from the US would probably be faster than waiting 3 years. Yeah, Sky, you got it, man. I will be here. Oh, Cookie, I can't run Crisis either. You know, no one can run Crisis. Yes, Guy, yes, there is medical gameplay now. And I mean, for a tier 0, it's pretty decent. Now, I mean, there's a few, you know, I'm gonna use this as quotation marks, griefing issues. Specifically at Grim Hex. Because you can forcibly OD people. And at Grim Hex, since, you know, there's no coope-rate, it's not really a crime, and there's no one to deal with you. So you gotta worry about the meth heads, all the bogans in the back alleys, trying to dose you up with that, what do they use, Sterigin? Yeah, Jen, like, you've had one more than I have. But, I feel like I'm probably gonna catch a 4th here in probably 15-20 minutes. Ah, yes, Orpheus. See, that's why I've prepared. My splash screen is already ready for the error code 40K. You know, in the grim, dark future. Oh, yeah, Guy. Keel was ticking some dude off, because the thing is, it takes forever for the overdose decay to go down, and you can just re-up them, so technically there's not really a lot they can do to stop it. Oh, yeah, no, Porco, yeah, for sure, man. You know, and the trade they have right now is not how actual trade would even work. Like, you know, if Shell starts, you know, getting a whole bunch of oil, they don't go, well, I sure hope somebody comes along and buys our oil. But, you know, game mechanics versus actual trading. Thunder, that's pretty fast. I mean, AJ, that's if you can get out of the spawn area, too, you know? Oh, thank you, Desperado. I try. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing as far as, like, streaming goes. I've got OBS running And that's really about it, and just trying to keep up with chat. So Devil's Hooch, as far as the commodity updates, okay, so kind of, but only like one thing. Let me pull those up. See, Arthur, that does make me feel better. Thank you, buddy. That does make me feel better. I feel like I'm not so alone now, you know? Okay, so the thing is, as far as the price alerts, ignore... Wait. Hold on. Medical supplies are on here? Those weren't on there before. That's new. That is new. Because used to, it was just distilled spirits and processed foods. Processed foods aren't really worth running, unless you're just, you just want to run them. Distilled spirits are worth it, but they cap at about 800 SCU, so you're either going to be competing with other people or not filling up. But yeah, those were the only two that were popping on here. Medical supplies was having issues. Actually, you know what? I think they were on the list, but they were always, like, not overstocked. That is interesting. If you're running a smaller ship, I would say like Taurus-sized or Freelancer Max, medical supplies are good to go. Anything around like 1620 and below, buy and sell at a port city. So it could be worth it for checking medical supplies. Now, as far as the update goes, they update randomly, so they might not always be accurate. But it would be a good, general thing to look at. Dragnos, as far as the Banu Merchantman, I'm excited for it. Don't know if I'm gonna, I'm not gonna buy one, I'll earn it in game. But they are definitely making it the be-all, end-all alien capital commercial ship. And they are definitely trying to improve it to set it to that. I won't be surprised if that thing is almost $1,000 by the time it goes live.
Thank you, and please visit again.
You see, Cookie, I thought about putting in alerts, things like that, but I try to keep the stream, super minimalist. That way it's just the game, and there's nothing popping up on the screen, getting in the way. That way it's just the game. I just have to actually look over and read it. And Jason, as far as the whole series, I'll try it out. I will try it out. I don't know if it'll be my main thing, because I love planet-to-planet landing. And yeah, Desperoto, that's fair, man. When I first thought about getting into streaming, I was like, yeah, I could try it on Twitch. And then I was like, you know what? I'm already set up on YouTube. I've already got things set up here. I don't have to put in a ton of information. I'll just do this. So, I mostly stayed on YouTube because I was lazy. Well, thank you, Jason. I try to do a decent job. I mean, you guys have kind of helped me along so far, too, figuring stuff out. I'm just kind of flying blind. Yeah, Jordan, I was talking about the overstocks. Usually, the overstocks don't pop up. They might pop up, understock price. Now, they weren't popping up at all. They might be popping up in 3.14 now with the trade fix. So maybe that's what it is. They've probably been in there for so long, but we just haven't seen them because of the trade issues. Yeah, that back-end vendor pricing adjustment will be really nice, too. Lucas, so PTU is actually out right now for Wave 1. That's what we're in. As far as, going to Wave 2 or Open, probably next week. Maybe the week after. And yeah, Pyrite, I feel like the alerts on screen would probably be annoying, because, that's what I like. I feel like if you're watching a stream, you probably want to watch the game. I don't think you guys want to watch me, death glare at a screen for 3 hours, Yes, Star, we'll be going back to Ariel, probably Bezdek. Oh, Chad, a fleet of Banu Merchantmans. I mean, Apple station to station is fine, but I like landing, I like watching those landing gears smack the tarmac. I like hearing landing complete. I like doing all that. Yeah, General Desperado, take care, man. I'm sure I'll catch you on Twitch from time to time. I come in and lurk every now and then. Yeah, Ted, that's fair. Yeah, with those load timers, you're definitely gonna... There you go, you just swap it out, let the team unload it. We've got the next one headed out. Oh, Vlad, no, you don't suck, man. The learning curve in Star Citizen is more of a wall, you know?
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, so if the sun's there, that means... Aberdeen should be... there... which means Ariel is there. Thank you, Snake. I don't mind watching YouTube streams, you know, like it's been alright. I don't like how Twitch does those like mid-roll ads, like, you know, you'll be watching someone and they'll be having a conversation and an ad pops up and you can't hear the conversation anymore. You can't hear what's going on. You know, it makes like a super tiny screen at the top right while this ad takes up the whole thing, and I hate that. Hate that so much. Like someone trying to explain something about the game and then suddenly like a Snickers ad pops up. It's like, you know what? I'm never gonna buy a Snickers again. Oh, sorry, Apple. I love David Bowie, but like... I feel like there's so many of his songs that I haven't heard. Oh, thank you, Jason. I just don't like having all that stuff on the screen, you know? I also don't know how to do it, but like... I have a Stream Deck that was sent to me. Like one of those 15-button Stream Decks. It's not even plugged in. Like, it's just sitting here. I'm looking at it right now. I had one button on it, and it was a timer. And, okay, 2 buttons, because I had that cash register sound, but... I unplugged it because I needed a USB port, and I never plugged it back in. Negative Joe, there was no new build today. I think the next build comes out tomorrow. And yeah, like what Snake said, Vlad, like, the game is super rough when you're new. I would definitely suggest, like, using, like, the mentor program they have on the website. Someone can always help show you around. I log in there sometimes, but it seems like every time I decide to log out, that's when someone, like, picks up, and it's like, oh, damn. Vlad, that's probably the Prowler. I could be wrong. I'm gonna go with the Prowler. And yeah, BTR, like, I hate that whole mid-roll ad thing. Like, come on, Twitch, just let me see the initial opening ad. Don't do a mid-roll. Like, don't block the content. Like, I'm not gonna buy whatever gets advertised. So I hope they never have, like, icy commercials. This stream not brought to you by Icy, because I haven't contacted them. Oh, yeah, that could have been the Carrick, too. I didn't think about that, Jordan. Yeah, Moon, I should bring that back. Yeah, Gaz, good luck with the meeting, man. And hopefully we don't run into any more. Hopefully. Yeah, you know, Book, I should look at more Streamlabs. I tried using it, and I was having some sort of issue, and I never went back. But, you know, maybe now that I've got a bit more experience, I could give it another go. What the? Wow, I am off my game today. Oh, you know what, Pyrite? I forgot to do that thing that you were telling me to do. Hold on. Yeah, I got a little bit of handshake. I don't know why I'm shaky. I don't know if that's what's throwing me off, though. I think it is just the sleep deprivation. Hey, Dread. Snake, I haven't seen it yet, but I heard about it. I actually found the, one of the Xi'an guns, and then I immediately dropped it on accident, and it poofed. Oh, yeah, Joe, that could be it. Yeah, you see, Joaquin, like, I've got the 15 button version, and like, it's nice. I don't know what to do with it, you know? Sometimes I just hit the buttons for fun. Like, it's not even plugged in, it's just nice to hit the buttons. Oh yeah, Vlad, no, it's something to work for. You could get the caterpillar. I like the caterpillar. Nah, pirate, it's fine. It's fine. I'll probably go get me, an icy here in a little while. Actually, I need to turn my aircon back on. It's getting a little warm. Just trying to leave it off so you guys wouldn't have to hear it in the mic. I really should just move that to the other window. I should. Like, it's not gonna go that far, but, you know. A couple of feet would probably help. Alright, so, we're gonna start our Lorville risk window timer. I mean, Sky, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, so, let's see. Oof. Yeah, see, 2736. They've got 182, though. That's pretty impressive. We're not gonna get it, but that's pretty impressive. Alright, we're gonna make the purchase, start the timer, and... go. Joaquin, it is, about 4.68 million, so it's got a price tag. It's definitely got a price tag. That's right, Dredd. It's like, see, I lived in California on the San Andreas fault line, so we really did walk uphill both ways. Yeah, Snake. Elevators, the modules, the command module, the tractor beam. The ship's got it all if they would actually just give it, you know? Yeah, Sky, I'm on about 4 hours of sleep. I think I got 4 or 5 last night. Not all in one go, unfortunately. I've been waking up a lot. Steroids are no joke, kids. Yeah, Carl. The cargo lifts. One day we'll get those. Oh, Coyote, there's a 32 button? Oh, let me guess. So it lights up, keeps the room bright. That sounds annoying. Alright, so the sun's out, which means we should have a direct jump to Hurston. Strafe up. Jump at 3,000. Yeah, my T1600 will occasionally light up green when the computer's off because it's still getting power. And then I'm like, what is going on? What sorcery is this? Oh, it's the flight stick. That's a bad jump. Wait, no, we're good, we're good. Under 2,000 for Lorville, we're good. Oh yeah, Vlad, 3070 is a really good card. That's what I'm considering going to once they're actually, you know, available. You know, Colin, like, I've thought about Game Glass, I've just never really got around to it. Which I feel like describes a lot of things. And yeah, Zom, like, it feels good. Yes, Parker, I did get to use it on, like, one enemy, and then I lost it. Because yesterday I was shooting at a guy, and I went, hey, buddy, and then he just immediately slaughtered me. Yes, Matt. One sec, Matt. I will show you. Let me go to third person. Let me just get lined up here for the spaceport. So yeah, you can actually walk to the cargo. Oh, right, my keybinds are different because it's PTU. So, it's a little bit hard to see, and the render distance is kind of bad sometimes. But yeah, man, it's, they're all like actual boxes. Now, right now at the moment, they are not physicalized, so you can't, you know, jack them and put them in a different ship, and the shading is hitting weird. But, yeah, they are there. They cannot be jacked yet. That'll be 3.16 when they are, you know, lootable. But yeah, man, like, we can go down to the cargo hold, walk around them, everything. It's one of the reasons I started doing cargo in the game, because I could actually see it, you know? I could see what I have. It's not just some number on a screen, like it's a box. Oh yeah, Jordan, I saw they were doing some new updates for it. Ooh, nice, Vlad. What are you looking at? What's the specs? And we're going to have to land gently at Lorville because they have those weird hangars that toss the ships around. Yeah, Revenge X, what's your question, man? What you got? Hit me with it. And yeah, Coyote, like, I feel like that's really the only way to get a 3070 is to, you know, buy like a pre-built. Because if I buy one now, it's going to be like $1,000, which is ridiculous. So I think I'm just going to go with the CPU upgrade and wait for the GPU upgrade. Oh yeah, Infinite, I can believe that. We're not close enough. Oh yeah, Carl, I've seen that. Yeah, Revenge X, totally. I mean, you know, you could probably even sell it back to the guy you killed if he didn't rage quit. Just, you know, you'd have to do the whole, alright, pay me now, and then you can step into my ship and grab the box, so... You gotta... What's the word I'm looking for? You know, there's gonna be some trusts. It's not like a... They don't have like an MMO-style trade feature in, so you really have to, you know, barter correctly, which I guess is the point of the game, you know? You know what? We're gonna try coming in fast. We'll see if it rolls me. I think it will.
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
But, we're gonna find out. Yes, Revenge X. In fact, Revenge X, did you know that when you kill the Hurston guards, you can fully loot them and get that special Hurston armor? I was wearing that earlier, and I loved it. Okay, yeah, my boost is a little low. So we're just gonna come in slow. Nice and slow. Slot the battery. Okay, yeah, my brakes aren't working really at all there because of the boost. That I actually hit on. Okay. That was not the hangar, that was me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. I might need to go to a doctor. My landings are off today. Jeez. Granted, I was out of boost. I'm gonna have to start... You know what? Hold on. I know what's messing me up. I need to turn off the thing where brake automatically applies boost. That way I'm only applying it when I need it. Is that under flight? There it is. Okay. I'll just learn to fly with boost off for braking, and that way it's still available when I actually need it. Yeah, no, Lori, there's a weird invisible layer. I think it's when the gravity grid changes over. Like, you won't hit anything at all. Like, I've tested it in third person, but something about changing over the grid causes you to spin. Hey, champ, training isn't bad so far. It's about like 3.10. Sorry, catching up on chat since I was landing. Oh, Coyote, I feel like that would crash a server. Vlad, is that... Are we sure about the spelling? Would that be AS Rock? Oh yeah, Anarchy totally can. Like, you know, Crusader has their own special armor, all blue, all white. No, no, Vlad, it was funny. It was funny. You should keep it. Yeah, Joe, I mean, that's how Elite Dangerous works, you know? They've got trucking and trading, and that's what we need. So Trey, profit-wise, now this is on paper. Profit-wise, it's Laranite as far as actual profit goes. However, you're going to run into issues with filling up ships, like bulk ships. Basically, if you're in anything above a Taurus, there's going to be times where you're not able to fill up. Or the price is going to skyrocket dramatically. In addition, that's not on Ariel. Oh, no, wrong cat. Sorry, we're just going to store on the off chance there's still that issue of it doing the infinite, you know, finding thing. But, Trey, I would say your best overall are going to be things like titanium, astatine, fluorine, and scrap. It really depends on the price you can get and how quickly you can turn it around. Not to mention, those are usually the ones that you can unload no matter what. Fluorine is one of my favorite runs just because you've got a very small investment, so if the server goes up, you're only out about 130 or, you know, 200,000 versus the over 400,000 with titanium, and that door needs maintenance. And it's a very quick turnaround, too, with fluorine. Like in a C2, you can make 42k every 9 to 10 minutes. Which is pretty good, you know? Wait, I'm sorry, what did they mention, Pyrite?
Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Really, Daniel? I've never heard of snail monitor. What is that? Yeah, Sky. I mean, you've got time, man. I'm gonna be on the train for a bit anyway.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at...
Hey, Leo. Yes, trade is better. It's about how 3.10 was. So, drugs still bad. Laranite, medical, distilled spirits will probably still have supply issues. Everything else should be okay, or at the very least, not ridiculous pricing.
Central Station.
Hey, Ivor. Man, it's going good. It's going good. We're basically just getting some trade metrics, seeing how long it takes to get to some places. Ah, the boost setting. Ah, yes, Pyrite. Oh, Pierre, good chance of that. Because if you die, you can just, you know, tier 1 bed right back to the ship. Like, you know, even if you're in your medical skivvies, you can at least get your cargo to a safe location, you know? So if you jump down the stairs on Calliope and die, and you're running solo, you don't have to worry about someone else coming to, you know, possibly get you. You know, Joe, I know Mongrel Squad does. They use it for chasing down the slower freighters while still bringing a lot of firepower.
Now arriving.
I'm glad you found it for cheap, man. I'm glad you found it for cheap.
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport.
Yeah, Pierre, yeah. Because, you know, death is having a bunch of consequences in Star Citizen now, but it's all too easy to die to just absolutely silly things, you know? Aw, Daniel, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I'm going to be upgrading my 1070 eventually, but it looks like eventually is going to be a long time, in the words of Dinobot from Beast Wars in that one episode. Ah, yes, Lalo, we saw that. I am excited. Oh, so excited. Alright, we sell that, make a pretty penny, 100k and some change. Back to the hangar. Zach, so the tick rate, or at least the refresh rate, is about 7 minutes now, I would say. It doesn't look like the rate itself, for like, you know, the stock adjustment is any higher, but a lot of the... A lot of the things I've been looking at where I'm monitoring that are the lower grade commodities or things that are more rare. So they might not have adjusted things like laranite and medical or distilled spirits. They may have just adjusted some of the more bulk commodities. That way there's more to go around. Which we're probably going to have to wait for 3.15 data mining to confirm those numbers. And another 30k. Man, someone let Desperado know. Well, that just ruins that lap. I think that would be about 21 minutes. Great. You see, Ivor, I'm on a i7, 8700K. And it's been alright. Like, I've had it for about, 3-4 years now. It's been pretty good. Oh, Joe, that's a good idea. What is that, 4 today? 4 in 2.5 hours? I'm gonna have to restart my client because it'll do that infinite load thing. So you get the splash screen once again while I'm reloading. AJ. Hey, there's Casper. Yeah, Sky, I'm sorry, man. I don't think it's gonna let us play together. Oh yeah, Pierre, and I'd already sold. And yeah, infinite. 1.4 million UEC at a time. Yeah, Ivor, like I'm on an i7 8700K, and it's a little old, but it's been a workhorse. It's been quite well. All right. Back in again. Yeah, AJ, I need that. And, like, put some technical difficulties music to it. See, Pierre, I feel like you go bankrupt by buying cargo and then going, anybody see a 30k? Oh yes, JS, I love that background. Pyrite made that for me one day. I have a bunch of crappy backgrounds. Well, not crappy, but like, low-tier backgrounds depending on the game. Like, I've got one for Derail Valley and Pulsar, and Iron Harvest. Like, Pyrite's made them all in his spare time. Oh, Vlad, 3090. All right, Mr. Moneybags. Look at this guy finding a 3090 out in the wild. I mean, Vlad, if you want to, go for it. 3090 is that's a swag card right there. I've only ever dreamed of seeing a 3090. I wouldn't even type that number. Oh, the Lorville frames. I hate coming to Lorville. Exactly, Pierre. Exactly. Pierre, I don't know how many of you guys actually play Pokemon Go. I do it a lot because it's a good way to fool myself into doing exercise. But I caught a 100 IV Shadow Scyther the other day in Pokemon Go, and that is like a 1 in 1500 chance. And they are excellent for the Battle League, because you can evolve them to Scizor, who has some BS moves. But it is pretty much the strongest possible stats you could have. Like, it is a bonus on top of a bonus. And it is ridiculous. Well, Casper, technically it's 1 digit short, so you're okay. Well, I mean, Moon, I say it lovingly, like they kind of have that shit posting vibe to them, like they're low tier on purpose, which is so fun. Exactly, Corrupt. Oh, I was so excited when I got it. Champ, that's a good question. Let's wait for that counter to pop up. Probably in the 20 range. Yeah, 24, 25. I'm wondering if swapping out that CPU would actually get it above, like 30s and 40s.
Now arriving, Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking.
Yeah, Joe, I've seen those. Oh, Coyote. I know Moon doesn't like Area 18. He's got the hangar of Boom over there. Oh, Zum. Oh, Zum. Oh, no, Zum, you've done it. You've triggered it now, buddy. Incoming.
Consult local employment officer for job.
Yeah, you know what, Moon, that's right. That's fair. You know, I misspoke. I used the wrong terminology. My bad. We'll go with low tier. Made with love. Made with love. Now, one of these has to be here, right? There it is. Alright, so we gotta do this all over again. Joe, not everything. Not everything. PTU has some issues with copying stuff over. For whatever reason, it doesn't like the best in show caterpillar at times. Oh, Vlad, really? Man, I don't know about doing that, man. Oh, corrupt, I'm sorry. I've been trying to clean out the current eggs that I have so I can use, like, the gift eggs. And it's been slow going because I don't have any incubators, so... Yes, it will, Ari. Yes, it will. And that great 30k void... Oh, I said the number. I shouldn't have done that. Yes, JS. Yes, it is. It is a full progress wipe build, so we'll be starting from scratch. Yes, champ. Yes, I am streaming and playing on the exact same PC. I have no separate rig going. It is all in one. Not like an all-in-one computer, I just mean like I'm doing everything on the same rig. Ah, corrupt, I'm sorry. Joe, that's weird. Might try deleting and then recopying. I mean, maybe like a Citizen Con or something, corrupt, I don't know. It's so nice to have.
Your systems are online.
Vlad, I don't know about that one. I think 1660s. No, I'm thinking of the M. I'm thinking of a mobile card. Alright, so what do you guys think? You think 21 minutes is about right for Lorville? I feel like that's the same timer. I should do it. I should just retest it. For science. For science.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Aw, Pierre. Well, just reset your account, man. That should fix it. Are you just having issues loading in? I mean, corrupt, that's fair, man. That's a heck of a trip, you know? I really enjoyed it when they had it in Texas, because, like, we were all, like, having brisket. Like, I met a guy, from Finland. And he was like, yeah, man, like, I wanted to come to CitizenCon, but really, like, when I heard it was going to be in Texas, that was the main thing, because I just really wanted to try brisket. And it's like, yeah, I understand that, you know? Say it's about the spaceships, but you're really here for the barbecue. Oh, Colin, really? Yeah, Whole Armor, you're probably right. You were probably right. And I'm gonna have to wrap up soon here anyway, in just a little bit. Because it is, you know, it's getting about that time. Oh yeah, Pierre, so you need to go to the main website and do a character account reset. So, main website, top right corner, hit settings, or like click your name, hit settings. Under settings, there's going to be an option for character reset. And after you do that, wait about 15-20 minutes, that'll get you back into the game. Zum, so the uwu thing kind of spawned from like anime weeb stuff. It's all over the internet. Oh god, I feel so old trying to explain something that I myself have barely got a grip on. But it's kind of a joke thing because it became kind of a painful, like, do you remember like the whole RAR XD stuff from like 2005, 2008? Kind of an evolution from there. And people have been using it because it was causing me great pain. And I made the mistake of putting it in as an emoji so people could have fun. And then Moon literally flipped the script And he wanted the NMN, which is just that upside down. Or as he likes to use, never mind now. So there's kind of a duality between the two, at least in the stream chat. Alright, we're gonna test Woodruff instead of Ariel. Just, you know, change of scenery. Ah, yeah, CPR. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, Crep, that's also fair. I mean, at this point, CIG owes us a pizza, you know? Oof woof. Tread, oof woof, okay.
Quantum drive is now off.
Although I feel like I need to readjust the pixels so the Uwu and the NMN like line up just a little bit more. So Jonesy, like salvage, I will definitely try out. The reason I didn't like the Vulture, it's a stupid personal bias. The Vulture's a fine ship, but back when they had to vote for the next Drake ship, it was Vulture versus Corsair versus Kraken. And at the time, the Vulture was billed as this cut-right, crappy salvage ship. Like, it didn't have lasers. You actually had to EVA out and hand-cut all the salvage and put it in the ship. And at that point, you could really do it with any ship. And that's what they pitched, and yet it somehow beat the Kraken in votes. And I hated that. It's like, you guys had the option to choose a Drake Capital truck stop, like a floating mini-mall, and you went for the cut-rate salvage that can't even salvage? And luckily, they changed their mind about how the Vulture was going to work, and they made it a little bit better. But I was so ornery at that I just had a lot of misplaced hate for the Vulture, when I should have been directing it at the people who voted for it. So, like, I'll try it out. Like, I'll do salvage. But, the Vulture was supposed to be the little ship that couldn't, and somehow it pulled an Argo and could, you know? Yeah, that's better. That was smoother.
Engines offline.
Really, Vlad? You're doing... Oh, crap. Ladies and gentlemen, Vlad's going all in. Vlad. Yeah, Casper, I added a 3-part caterpillar. Casper. Yes, Jason. Yes, they have. Oh yeah, Pierre, that's not a bad idea. That way you actually get to learn before you have to, you know, do it in a real environment. That is true, Jason. Yeah, it was Moon that pointed it out. Haha, Moon feature complete. Oh, infinite. Jeez. Why would you ever assume that that would be a tip? No. Oh, hold on. All right, I gotta restart my timer here. All right, there we go. That is bought. Timer is started. Back to the ship. Yeah, Homer. Let me know how long you last. Did I land on that pole? Nope, I didn't. By like 3 feet. Alright, Moon. You know what? If I remember, I'll change it tonight. I will change it tonight. Oh yeah, Pierre. Yeah, you guys have different setups over there, right? Yeah, tipping is mostly an American thing. Like, I know that it happens like in other countries if it's just like stupendously, you know, good service or whatever. Here it's you know, it's a whole different ballgame.
Engines.
Yes, Kia. Yeah, we were actually talking about that earlier. Chad McKinney dropped that. Like how they just, you know, casually banged that out. Okay, I should have direct jump to Hurston.
Landing gear up.
Come on, Toby. I would go 3070. Oh yeah, John, we saw that. I mean, they probably didn't have it ready then. I feel like an intern probably discovered that. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, by the way, I fixed the 30K issue, and then someone's like, you what? It's like, oh yeah, it was a comma instead of a semicolon. I don't know why he sounds like a discount Kmart Kermit the Frog there. I mean, I could probably do a better Kermit the Frog. I mean, if anyone were to fix it, it would be Kermit. Fine, Moon, I'll keep it. I guess it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It is a members only, I guess.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh yeah, corrupt. Becoming more common over there. Yes, Ivor. I don't have the exact details on me, but they pinned it as a Spectrum post on the main website. Oh, yeah, Pierre. I mean, you guys still have VAT to worry about, though, right? Like, I know VAT really eats at Star Citizen stuff. Oh yeah, Jason, I was always terrified of buying stuff as a kid, because I'm like, I don't know how much taxes are. How do I figure that up? Like, how do I arrive at that, you know? I mean, like, I don't know how great the 3070s are, but man, my 1070 has been an absolute workhorse for years now, you know? So, you know, when I upgrade, it's probably going to be a 3070. I would love to pick up one of those Asus Noctua 3070s. Because, you know, Noctua makes some good fans. Although I've never really strayed from EVGA. I do like my EVGA stuff. They've done good. I mean, Vlad, that's not bad. Yeah, you see, like, I've worked at a few restaurants before. And, like, the ones that I've worked at, you know, we kind of relied on your tips, they still found ways to screw you over. Like, the first job I ever had was at this crappy local pizza place. And the owner was probably the scuzziest, awful, most abusive person I ever know. Like, one, I was 15. I was working under the table. He paid $1 under minimum wage, in cash. There were no taxes taken out, but I did the math, and it turns out I actually would have made more paying taxes, because I would have got the taxes back. And he would come in and take money from the tip jar. And he'd also come in drunk and start throwing pans around and stuff. Like, he was really an awful person. Just absolutely the worst. I ended up just walking out on that job. Cause, like, I don't need someone throwing pans at me. Like, if I want to get crap thrown at me, I'll go home, you know? Like, I've got a home for that. But, you know, not every restaurant is like that. Just that one pizza place was. And there are many like that, just not all of them. Ah, Vlad. Not like that. Not nearly as fun as that, no. More of, like, the legally... Oh, right. Hold on. This is Lorville. What am I doing? I don't want to spin. Yep, there it goes. There's that spin. That's what happens when you change the gravity grid. Lorville and Orizen both have that, and it always throws me off. Alright, so we're done on the ground. So, risk window ends up being 6 minutes, 12 seconds. We'll round that up to 7. Yes, Jordan. I hope they put a timer on that, though, because otherwise it's going to break trading. in a way that is very beneficial for us, but is going to be super cheesy. Well, you know, Jordan, they actually had a fix for that back in 3.4 PTU, and they removed it. I'm wondering if it's just a continuation of that. Hey, guitars. Hey, useless meetings is how some people keep their jobs. Usually the people spearheading those meetings. Oh yeah, Pierre, that sounds great. We don't have wine here. I actually live in a dry county. I'm sorry, I just realized somebody actually asked me earlier where I was from. I'm in Arkansas. Arkansas in the USA. And I happen to live in a dry county where alcohol is illegal. Or, you know, you can't buy it, you can own it, but you gotta leave the county to go buy it, and that's like a 30-minute drive. Champ, we are going to be selling astatine. I picked it up at Ida for base price. That ought to be base price in live, but we did pick it up for base here. Yeah, Jordan, well, it never made it to live. It was a PTU feature only, and it didn't actually make the cut. Oh, really, Jason? Won't cover... I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But you can still cheese it with a backspace. Beggar, the conversation topic has been all over. We've been talking about ships, what we're hauling, where I live. And yeah, Pierre, no, yeah, no, Pierre, it's bad, man. It's bad. Yes, Zorio, they did. There's also been an issue with text being a bit too large, but they did change the elevator interface.
Now arriving. Stand by.
Glad I miss it.
Passengers disembark.
Well, you know, in Texas, you can't buy alcohol after 9. Well, you can buy, like, you know, beer, but not hard liquor. But hey, at least you can buy it, you know? Like, you can't even buy alcohol on Sunday. Correct, Joaquin. In my county, it is illegal to sell alcohol. You can possess it, but you can't buy it. Negative jar. It will not carry over. Once it goes live, everyone will be fully wiped, so everyone will be beginning at the beginning. PTU is literally for testing only and will not show up in live. Yes, AJ. Also illegal to buy alcohol in Arkansas on Sunday. Yeah, no, Pierre, take your time, man. Take your time. Like, now you can still go to, like, a restaurant and, you know, order at the bar or whatever, but you can't walk into a, you know, Al's Grape Factory and buy a bottle of Western Sun. Nice, Joe. Yeah, I know Urkel had it up. I've been using that. Hey, Yusuf! What's up, buddy? How you doing today? I'm not doing too bad myself, man. Like, we're just testing out some trade numbers, getting some stuff. Yeah, exactly, Pierre. I mean, you know, and the thing is, there's a lot of people who have that same attitude here. But, there's a lot of people that go, oh, I don't want that in my town. It's like, well, you wonder why no businesses ever come in here. Exactly, Beggar. You know, Beggar, that's funny. You know, Smoking the Bandit, that was Texarkana. I actually lived in Texarkana for about 8 or 9 years. And, you know, they've got the same thing. No alcohol on Sundays, unless it's beer. Like, you can buy beer. And there's, like, some cheap wine you can buy. I think it goes by the alcohol content. Oh, yeah, Yusuf, it's nice. It's nice, I'm not gonna lie, I like that shit. What, Zon? You can get alcohol at the mall. Yes, champ, yes. If you go to Spectrum, they've got a pinned post about it. Oh, Moo, no, I wouldn't be that mean. Not on purpose, anyway. Alright, sell that. Okay, sorry about that. I hope you guys can hear me. OBS just had a problem. Oh, Jonesy, the error that must not be named will still be a thing. We'll just be able to recover from them a lot easier. Negative PS. I mean, I've got like a Twitch account, but I only use it to watch stuff. I never really stream on there. Ah, Infinite, that's fair, man. That is fair. Alright, good deal, Jason. Yeah, sorry about that. OBS has been having those issues as of late.
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and
Ooh,
let
Kai,
passengers
really?
disembark before boarding.
Maybe I should open up a non-profit. Champ, about 113,000 and some change. You know, at base price. Can I...
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Hello? Oh, Joseph, really? That is... Huh. Oh, yeah, Jason. I mean, you know, I set that up. You know, I'll do, like, the non-Star Citizen stuff over there, I guess. I just never got around to it. Alright, is it gonna open this? Nope, we're trapped. We are trapped. Hey, Akawa! So not... Yeah, no coach for me. Okay, so this is gonna throw off my timer. I'm just gonna say 21 to 22 minutes, for the turnaround. Like, I'm looking at it, and it seems to be at the same matrix as Area 18. Unfortunately, this is throwing me off. I'm gonna have to take the long way around. Hey, Vlad, welcome back. Let's see if this one opens. Yeah. Yeah, Palmieri, I'm gonna try this. Well, this one's just stuck open, so I'll take that. It's gonna be a longer trip. Yes, guitars. I'm currently in the PTU. Well, Vern, actually, if I do that, I'm gonna wake up at Everest because the hospitals. There's no hospital in Lorville, which I could do it and just claim a ship right quick. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm just gonna write this down as 22 minutes on the loop. Well, guitars, we've got a door that won't open. But nothing too, you know. Moon, did it? Did you really see it just open? Yes, Dread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably spawn at, like, Area 18 or Lorville. Immediately backspace, wake up at Everest, and then leave. Like, it won't be great for your ground vehicles, but, you know. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do the numbers for Microtech tomorrow. I'm looking at the time, it's 4:40, and, I do have somewhere to be right at about 5:10. So, unfortunately, it looks like I am going to have to wrap up a bit earlier than I wanted to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Although, let's shed this, this medical gown. Don't need that. Come on, get off. Let's just filter this. Why are my filters not working? It lights up, but I can't use the filter. Cool. Cool. And a random helmet. Does that even apply? There we go. Okay. Much better. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Hyson, I know. I don't have much of one, but I promised, there's a restaurant I go to here, and we know each other pretty well, you know, it's a local place, so everyone kind of knows each other. And they made me a breakfast for free earlier, and I told them I'd help them move some stuff around, because they're getting out of doing clothes and just going full restaurant. And, I told them I'd help move some clothes to storage, and they gave me a breakfast for free, so now I owe labor. And, it's about that time for me to go over there and finish helping them out. And I don't wanna make them wait, you know? Yeah, Dread, that medical, like, you should really see it blow up your skirt when you lay down. Champ, so you do spawn in apartments if you don't die. If you die, you wake up at the nearest hospital. Area 18 and Lorville do not have hospitals yet, so you wake up at the station. New Babbage and Orson have hospitals. And all the R&Rs and Grim Hex have hospitals. Exactly, guitars. And they got great food, and I don't want to tick them off. Like, between them and Cookie, that's the best food in town. And, you know, they've given me a lot of free food, I'm not gonna lie. It's great food for being free. So, I am going to go ahead and close up shop for the day. Oh, Corrupt! Hold on, Corrupt, let me... Give me a second, man. I've got just enough time to do a 400i tour. How about that? Negative, guitars. Port Olisar does not have a clinic. Don't forget your nightgown, buddy. Port Olisar does not have a clinic. It is Grim Hex and Orison. So if you want to stay local, go to Grim. Yeah, Corrupt, just for you, as long as it's here. Yes, it is. Let me pull it out. I will give you the quick, super quick tour. And then I got a boogie. Now, I got just enough time. I don't have enough time for a trade run, but I've got enough time to walk through this thing. As long as I don't, you know, die. Yeah, Joaquin, have a good night, man. Sleep well, man. And yeah, sure thing, Jonesy. Ah, there we go. Now it's working. So, you know, like 3 minutes to be in this thing. And then I'm gonna Alt F4. Oh, guitars, do you like the Penumbra? I couldn't get into it. I feel like the Meridian ruined it for me. Like, if the Penumbra was the Meridian color with the gold accents, oh, I'd be all over it. Alright, so guitars, we're going to do the quick and dirty tour. Unfortunately, it is nighttime on this side, so you can't really see this thing in some of its full glory. And it's been spawning with the stairs down. So, quick outside access, you've got two buttons here. This drops the hangar for the X1. It is also an excellent storage space for your delivery boxes. Like, I've actually been doing delivery missions and just putting the boxes in here. And we'll just send that back up. These are our stairs. I don't know if this thing is going to bug. For some reason, it's been bugging this patch and not closing. Yeah, whatever. This is your docking port, which, you know, is a docking port. Corrupt, that is true. This is your gravity generator. That is also the hangar for the X1, so you can actually see what's in there, which is a nice touch. You've got closet storage here, which right now it doesn't, you know, actually work. You can lock people in here, by the way, so do not walk into this and let people close it. Over here is your weapon rack. If I can hit that button. Like I said, my stairs are broken right now. Yes, Lonix speaks the truth. Delightfully tacky. These are climate-controlled component access areas, so like all your components are behind these doors. This is the elevator. Ladder to get up if you don't like the elevator. That's right, Dread. This is your cargo area, 42 SCU. You have 4 escape pods. Cargo lift is... well, it's a cargo lift. It's, you know, pretty basic. Infinite, yeah. We'll leave that at, hello, Mr. Axon. You know. Hey, Nezuko. Yeah, that's, I would say probably about 180k, 220k. As far as the stock goes, no. Stock is going to be bad for bulk ships. Very responsive elevator. This is the bridge. Pretty decent view. This is going to be your top turret. This will be your bottom turret. The turrets are in the back, so they're more defensive. As fast as this thing is, that's fine. This is your bathroom. You've got a waterfall-style shower. You've got a button here for a pop-out toilet. And pop-out trash can for everyone else's opinions on the ships that you bought. From there, we'll go back here. This will be the captain's room. You've got pop-out drawers that can store papers, small pencils, various other small flat objects. A weird broken storage thing that doesn't go out all the way, but whatever. Nice little wraparound window, so you can pretend to be pensive while you're doing desk duty. And here is the beds for your crew. A little bit communal. And back here is the lounge slash cafeteria whatever area. Nice little fancier booth than in the C2. Wraparound window, partially spoiled by the turrets. You've got your map, which is obviously a placeholder. And a kitchen, which is prepared only for cold-cut deli style because there's no microwave or oven. And you got some fruit. You got some fruit you can't eat. But yeah, no, Corrupt, I love the interior. Like, it is cozy. I feel like they've utilized the space really well. And I'm not gonna lie, it's the first Origin ship I've actually wanted, you know? Oh, Corrupt, I love the hull. Oh, yeah, I forgot, yeah. It has the same thing as the C2. Has the light settings. You can also lock the doors. So, you know, lights off. And they've got a nice, like, transition glow to them. You can run it in green, so you can have a nice, you know, low green. But yeah, it's nice. And you can do that with all the rooms, too. I just never actually, you know, do it. So let's check this out. I do like how it has the slow transition. Like, that is a nice feature. The transition is very smooth. Ah, yeah. See, like, you've got the lighting for that. Does that work from here? Is that the hallway? Ah, it is the hallway lighting. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. I've never messed with that. I don't know. This feels a little fancy for a Cutlass, but man, that's nice. Okay, so I got a boogie. I gotta go. But yeah, Corrupt, hope you enjoyed the super quick tour. I'm sorry if I went a little fast with it. But yeah, first Origin ship that I've actually went, hey, I want that. Josh, I have not seen anything about that yet. I'm sorry, man. If they have, I have completely missed it. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Lonix, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am a terrible ship salesman. I feel bad. I promise I don't... CIG doesn't try to get me to sell anything. I just like some of these ships, you know? But alright, so yeah, I gotta end it, because I gotta go. So you guys take care. Have fun. We will continue tomorrow. I'll check out Microtech. We'll get some more numbers, and then, you know, just mess around. Have some fun. So, Coyote. Poo-woogie Nights. Hey, Ichiban. Thank you, man. I'm so sorry, though. I gotta wrap it up. I've got a place to be, and I don't want to disappoint, so I'm gonna have to disappoint you guys. It's a lose-lose situation no matter what. So you guys take care, stay safe, drink plenty of water too. Water is very important. I'm sorry, Ichiban. Yeah, have a good night, guys, and until tomorrow, keep on trucking. See you next time.